be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine. Wasn't always just a single shade, a palette full of gray in reverie. And I can burn it brighter than the sun. I have a golden gun inside of me. Don't box me in, don't, or I'll leave. I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else. And if I fall behind, ignoring all the signs, if I lose the fight, I still rage against the light. I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine. Wanted a life, if you want it then go out and get it. Thank you for the advice. Mama always said you gotta help yourself, but I'm feeling like a holiday. Life is getting old and nothing's ever really going my way. Not a lot of money in my bank, but won't you come along and play pretend? When you and I get away from here, Tokyo, Dubai, or the roads, yeah, spending all our money like we're billionaires. Holiday lies, holiday lies, dropping tips like it's our career, making up a life till it disappears, living like our daddy had a real good year. Holiday lies, holiday lies, holiday lies, holiday lies, holiday lies, holiday. Grab the bull by the horns, I pet it. Every rose has a thorn, but flowers make me sneeze. It's the eye of the storm, but it doesn't.
Oh, Joel. Oh, man.
I like your Xenos mix-in. Like I saw a Lich Guard shield over there on that dude.
Yeah, this guy.
You've got some
I just
other,
needed an extra storm shield, and I had the bit.
I mean, it makes
Yeah.
sense. Deathwatch, man.
It works. Yeah, it works.
Do you have any anti-Xenos things in this?
Yes, so
Or-
Deathwatch veterans reroll all hits against non-Chaos and non-Imperium units.
Oh, sweet.
So basically, these guys are just going to reroll hits all the time against you.
Okay.
If you are Chaos or Imperium, I still get reroll ones to hit.
Love it.
So the reason why I like these is because even no matter who I'm fighting, I get some rerolls without having to rely on Oaths of Moment. So I can give Oaths of Moment to things like the Repulsor and the Inceptors all the time, and not have to worry about giving these guys rerolls hits.
I like it.
Yeah.
Is that a Kosuro Khan I see over there?
Yeah, he's the sergeant of this squad, and then I've got
probably good use for it.
Adrix Agatone in this squad,
Nice.
and I've got
some
Ragnar
heroes,
Blackmane
let's go.
in this squad. Yeah, my Deathwatch, I've got a lot of.
Wait, is that the jump cap?
What's that?
Or is that the actual Ragnar?
Yeah,
Ragnar
this is
Blackmane?
Ragnar Blackmane. Yeah.
It totally looks like the new jump pack captain.
I mean, it's
Just
it's
his
the same
cape's
pose.
a little bit wider.
It's the exact same
Oh, yeah.
pose.
They're real creative.
Except his base is way cooler than the jump cap.
Oh, yeah.
Because the jump cap is just jumping off of a generic rock.
Right.
Whereas this guy's jumping off of a Shattered Aquila with an orc skull and a bunch of like barbed wire. It's a way cooler base.
You've been jumping for such a long time that skull had time to deteriorate.
It did, yeah, basically. All
Okay,
right.
guys. Welcome to XPZ live stream. We got another Joel session today.
Can't
Last-
get rid of me.
Last time with Steven was
It was brutal. Yeah.
It was absolutely brutal. We've got a little mix-up today. Looking forward to putting the Hypercrypt Legion on the table across from Joel, and he's switching it up as well.
Yeah, so today I got the Deathwatch. I've been playing Necrons recently, and now I'm playing the guys who really want to kill the Necrons. The Deathwatch, they're all about anti-Xenos. And I've got a lot of veterans, which are very good at that regard, so...
Yeah, I don't like to be touched, though, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, it's true. Being in combat means you don't get to pick up your stuff into space and redeploy all over the place. Right. That rhyme was completely intentional.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I like it. You rhyme all the time.
Yeah, so he's running Hypercrypt Legion, if you couldn't tell. His ability is to be able to redeploy his units throughout the table. My army rule is I get to activate different mission tactics in the command phase to buff my army in various ways, make my army more lethal. Oh wait, sorry, I'm not running that detachment. I'm running Firestorm.
Firestorm, yeah.
Force of Habit. I've been running the Deathwatch detachment for so long.
The normal death
does
as Joel just previously said. But joke's on you, he's actually going to run Firestorm.
Actually running Firestorm.
Which is like the Salamanders themed one, so everything within 12 gets +1 strength.
+1 strength.
And then everything has assault.
Yeah, and then the biggest thing is I have a stratagem for +1 to wound, which is really quite good because the loss of reroll wounds on oaths is a big damage reduction for Space Marines generally, but having access to +1 to wound is really nice. So.
Yeah. I'm going to keep an eye out for shenanigans where Joel's going to use his rhinos. There's one under here. I'm not sure if you can see that one. He can, if I target the rhino, he can pop out with the unit that's inside and shoot the unit that's targeting it.
Yep, it's
so
only
I'm going to
really...
try to play around that. Then he also has an end of the fight phase stratagem that allows him to get back into the transport at the end of the fight phase.
Yep.
That's going to be really sketchy for me because that will give him the extra movement. Rhinos have the ability to kind of move and protect the units that are going to want to touch me, and I don't want them to touch me.
Yeah.
I don't want to get any viruses, particularly flare viruses.
Right. Well, I mean, a lot of your guys already have the destroyer virus going on. You got a lot of destroyers. So
I do have some flayed ones.
Yeah,
so
I feel like you're not doing a very good job at that.
Yeah. We'll read the ghost one a little bit longer and see how this pans out.
Yeah.
All right.
And the mission for today is a pretty simple one. It's just mission A from the Leviathan mission pack. It's search and destroy style deployment with take and hold, just the classic hold 1, 2, 3 to get 5 points for each, up to 15,
Yep.
and then there's no mission rule, just chilling rain. We love
like
the
chill.
rain. Yeah.
It doesn't rain much in California, so we pretend like we like it. We
Right.
don't really know what it means, though. So we're looking forward to a fun game. Shall we see who's going to go first?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, man. Good luck. Have fun.
I bet you really want to go second because you're playing Hypercrypt Legion, which
I'm going to
loves
roll
to go
this
second.
dice against you. Oh, definitely.
Oh, you did it. You dastardly fiend.
All right, man. Oh,
How dare you? How dare you go second?
bring the Deathwatch.
All right. So now I just have to move out where you could shoot me, which I'm not a huge fan of. Well, actually, I mean, I could just hide behind those ruins. But because I don't really want to get shot by you if I don't have to. You're going to redeploy to shoot me anyway, regardless of what I do, but I can dream.
Yeah. One can always dream.
Yep. I'll try to make it as hard for you as I can, I suppose. So yeah, I'm going first. I'll draw my secondaries. We're both going tactical, so we'll both have some randomly generated objectives throughout the game. My first two...
Did you send me your list?
No, I'll send it to you.
My first two are Bring It Down and Storm Hostile Objective.
Ooh, come on down.
So I don't think you can get Storm Hostile in the first turn.
Yeah, you can.
No, I think
No, you can't?
I think you're thinking of Capture Enemy Outpost. Storm
yeah,
Hostile
yeah.
you can't do because in this
Yep.
scenario, there's no one in the midfield to actually take an objective from. I'm just double checking. If you randomly drew this during the first battle round, draw a new secondary card. Correct. So
Okay.
I'll just put this at the bottom and
stand
shuffle my deck
corrected.
in a second. So I got Cleanse. That's doable. I got Scouts that I can sacrifice. All right. So I'll just give this deck a quick shuffle up. Alrighty. So So cleanse and bring it down. Cleanse is pretty doable. If I can get a rhino onto one of the center objectives, the scouts can also do that pretty easily. And we'll go from there. So I will roll an advance on this rhino over here because I pre-measured it so that if I roll a 5+, I can get onto that corner objective over there. Okay. Be cool if I can make it. Oh, hey! Exactly what I needed. And that this is already showcasing the power of the Firestorm detachment. Because every unit in my army has assault, that means everything can advance and do actions. So because I drew cleanse, this rhino can now cleanse this objective even though it advanced.
You know what's a great combo?
What's up?
Assault, and you pepper me with your bolter shots. Salt
Right.
and pepper.
Nice.
Okay, all right.
That took me a second. Took
If
me a
you
second
like
to keep
my
up with your.
funny dad jokes,
with
please
your
subscribe and like. Now is your opportunity to.
All right, so these scouts are going to get out of the rhino, and then they're going to advance
Yeah.
to get onto the center point.
Oh,
wow,
bro,
good
you
advance
are
rolls today.
hauling.
I'm
You
feeling
are
it.
out of the gate now.
I am really feeling it. So I feel like I probably just want to be as far back as possible. I just want to be towing into this objective here with these scouts. No point in being super aggressive. Just trying to get cleanse for the max here.
Yeah.
And then these scouts will just sit back in this building here and be as safe as they can be. Just sacrificing that one guy. Whole squad will probably die, but I can dream that maybe a couple of them will live.
You know, Joel, we've said it already, one can always dream.
Exactly. I'll probably roll an advance on this rhino, try to get it behind that building over there, just to stage for later.
Bro,
Solid roll.
look at those dice.
Yeah, these are some good
You are
advance rolls.
rolling hot.
So I'm going to move 16, so I'm just going to shift over to right here. Not too concerned about being in the building since everything is windowless on Games Workshop style terrain. So I can just tow into buildings and be fine. This rhino here, so this repulsor needs to make some space for this rhino to squeeze through. So he'll just shift over slightly, no one in it anymore. I probably want to do I want to stage them all in the midfield? Yeah, probably. Cool, so I will roll an advance on that one, see where it can go. Okay, so it's gonna go a mighty 15 inches. Okay, so it's 3 inches to get clear up, and then the length of my model is 5 inches, so that's 8 inches of my 15. So that leaves me with a remaining 7 inches to go to here. It's not terrible. I can live with this. So I'm gonna move to something like right here with the rhino.
Okay.
Yep, that looks like about 7 inches.
You have a rhino parking lot, sir.
I do. I mean, that's just the nature of this army.
Taking the kids to school or what? Everybody jump on the bus.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just a bunch of party buses. I don't know how 10 veterans and a character fit in a little metal box like that, but
It's not to scale.
it's true.
Or it's really, really tight.
It really is not to scale.
It's you ever see the Croods in the sleep pile? It's just a sleep pile in there. Everyone's just jammed in there.
They're all having so much fun.
That's right.
Yeah, somebody brought a disco ball and they're just having a party in there.
There we go.
Yeah. And then the Calidus and the Repex will just sit back here.
like
Nothing
Mary
for it to
Poppins
shoot at
personal.
just yet, so no
Just
point in
yet.
exposing
It's,
itself.
Yeah. That back corner is left a little open, to my understanding.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, you have a
Calidus
3-inch
back.
deep strike, but I guess I might as well not
Yep.
let you 9-inch deep strike into me.
Milk a CP out of me.
Yeah, exactly. If you
And
want to
then
shoot
no
my
charge.
Repex, I might as well force you to spend the 3-inch. So yeah, that's fine. I'll move the Calidus back.
You're on
And,
iPhone or Android?
I'm on Android.
Me too. Do you want to game link it up?
What? Game Link.
Yeah. So in
Apparently, I am
ITC,
illiterate
what is this? What is
in
this?
this.
app?
This is ITC
Tabletop
Battlezone.
Battles.
Yeah.
Um,
Game Link.
I'm
Whoa,
going to-
we're living in the future. Look at this.
yeah, bro, it's a new feature.
Holy cow.
I don't think Android users can use it yet.
Maybe I don't. Maybe I need to update my app. Is this
yep.
like a recent update? I might not have the most.
Yeah, you don't have it yet.
Okay, well, you know what?
But I did this with Rainy.
Well,
on
the game
Sunday,
just started, so.
and it will show where there's discrepancies. It's pretty great.
Gotcha. Well, the game just started, so it's not like
true.
there's a lot of data to put in yet. Just that I got cleanse and bring it down. Cleanse will probably just be a command point for me, or bring it down, that is, because there's no physical way for me to actually kill any of your vehicles this turn, so.
Right.
And holding on to it is risk, because do I really see myself killing Doomsday Arc / Satan next turn? Probably not. But unless you get really aggressive with those Doomsday Arcs, which you could always just not do.
It's true.
So I'll probably just discard it. But I can get Cleanse for 5, because,
Yeah.
yeah.
Not worry about it. The link right now.
Oh, I'm setting up my ITC battle so I can track the game.
Gotcha. All right.
So cleanse.
Cleanse and Bring It Down is what I drew on the first turn.
Is 2
I get
cleanses.
it. Yeah, I got 2 cleanses, so I get the max 5, which is a solid start. And that's it. I'm going to discard Bring It Down at the end of the turn.
Cool.
To gain a CP. So I go up to 2 at the end of the turn, going up to 3 at the start of your turn.
Love it.
And then you do your thing.
I'm going to give you your dice back here. We're going to.
Great.
Did you want to cut my dice?
Nah, you're good.
Oh, okay.
No big
Little
deal.
does Joel
little
know
did
I
I know.
stacked it.
Oh my
Behind
gosh.
enemy lines.
You really stacked. Well,
Storm
you have to
hostile.
hold up. You're getting ahead of yourself. You got to pick up your models at the end of my turn.
I'm not going to pick up any. 'cause
Ooh,
they
that's
go
a bold
into
move.
strategic reserves and I can't bring them down in turn 1.
Well, you can bring them down if they have Deep Strike. So yeah, because we're
Or is that a?
so we're running
FLGS
on
ruling?
we're running on just because LVO's around the corner. We're going to play with the LVO FAQ. They are in line with things like the WTC, which say that if you have the Deep Strike ability, you can come out of reserves turn 1 if you were brought off the table.
Gotcha.
So the Osteoclave Fulcrum unit, which has Deep Strike, the Transcendent, which has Deep Strike, and the Death Marks, which have Deep Strike, can
true.
all come down on the first turn if they choose. So you're welcome to pick those. Oh, the Hex Mark also has Deep Strike.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah.
so you could pick up all 4 of those units and immediately redeploy them if you
That's
want.
fair.
That
No,
is
we're going to
the-
stick with the game plan.
Okay.
Because you're playing quite cagey and you haven't let yourself out to. You haven't extended yourself yet.
I mean, I think,
So-
to be totally honest, I think you don't really lose anything by picking them up.
Right.
You just lose the potential movement.
Right.
So
Right.
I think you should generally just pick them up this turn, because
Yeah.
even if you just plop them right back down where they were,
It's true.
you essentially gain infinite movement. And like you can put them here if you want.
That's fair.
You can stage them better. Like
We'll pick up some.
I'm not really
Death
screening
Marks.
you.
We'll pick up. We'll put these off the table.
Yep. The Death Marks.
We'll go Nightbringer,
Ooh, all right.
Void Dragon.
Cool. They are quite slow, so putting them in strat reserve for a potential rapid ingress later on could be very solid.
Yeah. And we'll go with the Locust. They
Yeah,
have
makes sense.
the enhancement that gives them the Deep Strike keyword.
Oh yeah. Everyone's favorite Osteoclave Fulcrum. Gotta love those Fulcrums, am I right?
Dude, you say Fulcrum, I get excited.
Right? Star Wars fans. There we go. Yeah.
All right,
it's-
you talked me into it, Joel.
Yeah, his Locust Lord is actually Ahsoka Tano. There you go.
That's right. That's his Necron name. It's actually, never mind. I was going to start going to Jedi, but then my Void Dragon distracted me. Okay, now we'll pull our secondaries.
Yes.
Oop. Storm Hostile.
Which I also drew, so you have to shuffle it back in.
Yep. Behind enemy lines.
You definitely can get that turn 1.
Yep. And capture enemy outpost.
Which you cannot. Wait, I think
That's
you
not
can
a
get,
turn oneer.
Yeah. So you can get that turn 1,
Um,
which is what sucks about that
yeah.
secondary. I don't know why they allow you to get that on turn 1. Like,
it's
who would ever actually achieve that on turn 1? I don't think I've ever seen that happen.
Some very brave souls.
I mean, I guess if you, I don't know. Like,
Okay. Yeah. So essentially what I'm trying to do with behind enemy lines is get into Joel's deployment zone with
Yeah,
at
which
least
is-
one unit.
there's a big old gap right here, so you could just stick a hex mark right here and just like boom, there you go.
Yeah.
So it's actually not
Or
that hard.
Catan.
With the ability to redeploy everything turn 1 like you did, like it's pretty. Well, the Catans can't come down because neither of them have Deep Strike.
Oh yeah, I picked the
Yeah.
wrong one.
Yeah. Well, you're welcome to.
I can advance.
I mean, you're welcome to put the Void Dragon back and just pick up the Transcendent if you'd rather do that.
Well, the Transcendent advances and goes anywhere he wants.
That's true. So it's the
That's
same
why I
thing.
didn't pick him up.
It's the same thing.
So I
guess.
might be able to sneak him in there. Did you leave a hole for me back there? or
I
did
mean,
you
there's a
stay?
big
In your
swath
back
of
corner?
not bothering to screen. Oh, here, no.
Okay.
You can't drop here
You screen
because
me
the
out?
Calidus is right here. The Calidus extends
Oh,
to
nice.
right there.
Okay.
But there's a big gap right here in my deployment zone. We're in quarters, so the deployment zone goes all the way to here. So there's a big gap
Yeah.
right here where you could put models and just get
I see
behind
it.
enemy lines there. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I'm up to 2 CP.
You
I have-
any CP generation, just so I can keep
No,
track of it.
just one per turn.
Yeah, neither of us have any bonuses. I did gain 1 extra because I discarded a secondary. So I'm at 3 and he's at 2.
I have reanimations normally in my command phase and nothing else, so we're going to jump straight into the movement phase.
Yeah, because I did so much damage to you last turn. You have to reanimate all over the place.
It was terrible.
It was
I couldn't handle it.
so mean.
We're going to move these guys out a little, give myself a little bit of screening as well as a shooting lane.
Mm-hmm.
They can fly.
Just keep in mind the Inceptors come down 3 inches away, so like screening Inceptors is like a pretty hard thing to do.
Right.
I think that realistically the only place that you can actually hide something where I can't get to it is behind these buildings.
Right.
Because you can reasonably screen this box to keep me from dropping in there, but anywhere else on the table I should be able to get line of sight to you.
Yeah.
My gens are 18-inch range, so you can kind of push me back, but with a 3-inch deep strike, it's like I mean, you also have a 3-inch deep strike, so you're aware that it's very hard to stop that. Like a lot of the times the Inceptors, you kind of just have to accept they're going to do what they're going to do, and you just have to execute your game plan in spite of them. Because, man, Inceptors are they're crazy, you know? They're just crazy in their current state. That's why you see them in every Space Marine list.
What state are they in?
The state...
Sorry, guys. For those of you who are watching and don't know me, you're in for a treat today.
I like to imagine that they're maybe in like Ohio or something.
I like that too.
Because it's a bad state.
Whoa, hey. Any
Well-
watchers from Ohio, Joel's about to apologize for his last
Oh.
statement.
I don't know. I feel like the internet would agree with me.
Oh,
Considering how many memes there are making fun of Ohio.
Okay, so
you
let's switch that up. Hey, is anyone in Ohio watching stream tonight? We
know. That would be awkward, wouldn't it?
What is Ohio like?
I'm talking smack. I'm going to be honest, I've never been to Ohio, so I guess I'm not really in a position to speak.
I need to get that back up. Maybe.
Oh, gotcha. Cool.
I'll let you know.
We're going to advance the Transcendent. That's
Someone
more
says
than 9.
California is worse than Ohio.
They clearly have never
statement.
been. Wait.
But, I mean, I guess neither of us can really say the contrary, because that guy's probably never been to California. Just like I've never been to Ohio. So, you know, we all need to just broaden our horizons, I guess.
I like it.
Yeah.
Can I fit a Transcendent Catan in that little gap?
Yeah. His base
Survey
isn't that big.
says-
He could probably fit.
I already broke him once today. Hey!
Perfect. Yeah, his base is not
And
that
that's in
big.
your deployment zone.
Yeah, it is. And also that it even extends like back to here, so pretty sure you'd be able to fit regardless. But yeah, you're good.
Those crates were a little concerning for me.
Cool. Transcendent popping up right in my face, ready to rumble.
That was an advance.
Cool. Yeah, and so he'll be able to pop some shots at my scouts or the rhino or whatever he wants to shoot at.
Hexmark's going to move up to here.
Awesome.
He's got the sweet lone operative ability where you can't shoot him unless you're within 12.
Mm-hmm.
Great thing for Joel. He wants to be within 12.
Oh yeah. My stuff gets a whole lot better when I'm within 12. Because I get +1 to wound, I get +1 strength, I get all sorts of stuff.
We're going to slide this guy up a little bit.
Look at him go.
If you guys don't recognize the Doomsday Arcs, these are Joel's. I'm borrowing them from him because
Yeah.
mine are yet to be painted.
They've got my Novoke paint scheme.
So they're -1 attack whenever I attack Joel's models.
Yeah, because the attacks on a Doomsday Arc matter so much. Because you really want those things in combat, don't you? You just
Oh,
want
yes.
to charge them right into me.
Oh, come on in.
Tank shock. Tank shock is a actually pretty good strat, I hear. But then again, when you're only strength 6 on your melee weapon, it's not that good. But we can hope. Hope for the best.
One can dream, right?
Exactly.
Now, that's our phrase of today. Can we just
We're-
update the title instead of Necrons versus Deathwatch? Just one can dream.
Yeah. Or 2 can dream.
Two can
Yeah.
dream.
All right.
All right. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
Anthony's over it, guys. He's not feeling it. Joel and I, though, we could go all day.
We believe. I believe.
Can we get a second unit in this little corner
Probably.
over here?
I
Can
mean,
we
if you
get within
3-inch deep strike
12?
for sure, but like yeah, there's honestly like this army is not this army doesn't screen. I have 5 units on the table.
Fair.
Everything else is just in metal boxes or off the table. So Like over half my army is just not on the table right now. So there's a ton of gaps for you to just arrive and exist.
If we do this right,
Can you get within
can I
12?
get within 12?
It looks like two of
Two?
them can shoot my Calidus. Potentially
don't
3?
think-
No, I think it's just the 2.
That's not going to do it
Oop,
because she has
I
5 wounds.
4 wounds with a 4-up invuln. So 2 shots,
okay.
in theory, could kill me. But
With those
if I make
devastating wounds.
one save, then you don't kill me.
Right.
So,
So you know what we're going to do? Go for plunging fire.
oh my gosh, plunging fire! What a man.
And then these guys would be in your deployment.
Now the
zone.
real question
Do they
is,
have to be holy within?
no plunging fire for you, my friend. It's not 6 inches tall.
Oh!
I know. I've fallen for that before, thinking that I was being clever and such. But I think the only ruin on this map that would get plunging
These
fire
tall
is
3
this
stories?
ruin right here.
Who designed this?
I know.
Games
right?
Workshop did.
Those are 5-inch tall stacker crates. They're 2.5 inches. Why? Because I designed them.
Oh,
Hey.
I thought you were talking about plunging fire, because I would agree that
commercial. This terrain set could be yours. Go to J15 Games on Etsy.
That's not that. Okay.
No,
It's not the same terrain set.
it's not the same. These are not part of the
it's a bit of a mismatch, but
we're trying to play a little
the
G-dubs.
thought is still there. Like these fancy runes right here with the GW bases, these are available at J15 Games. So there you
sure
go.
are. They come not assembled, so you can assemble them yourself. If you have a set and you're struggling to assemble them, please message me. Talking about message me, how's chat doing? It's not working? All right. I saw Clinton was putting down the kiddos. He will
Good
jump
for
in in a
Clinton.
sec.
Great guy. Great guy.
Um,
Very talented guy.
you have a
Really great paint work.
parking lot over there. We'll go Nate Bringer.
Remember, he can't come in.
Oh, that's right.
He does not have deep strike.
That's correct.
No deep strike for so
These guys
Void
can.
Dragon and those guys can totally rapid ingress on my turn, and
Yeah.
then the other one can come in on your next turn, but they can't come in this turn.
Thank you for the reminder.
Yeah,
good
of
sir.
course. Just keeping it all straight.
Are we
Yeah,
going
these guys are able to
aggro
come
too?
in because they all have deep strike
You have
innately.
one buddy showing up there.
One buddy. I had
Which-
two just because I had to be on the point.
It's true. And an opportunity to bait me. It's tempting, but I'm not going to fall for it. So these guys are going to go back to where they were.
He's not going to fall for it.
Maybe this is Joel's
Interesting.
whole plan.
He's playing very defensive for a Hyperphase or Hypercrypt Legion. I'm used to Hypercrypt just throwing everything at my face turn one.
By the way,
What's that?
My silly
Oh, hi, Jamie.
magnetized Doomsday Ark's always falling over.
something about a cute boy with a ponytail.
What? Where?
I don't know.
Hi, Jamie. How's it going?
Certainly not me.
It was over.
All right. That serves my movement phase. Moving to the shooting phase.
Awesome.
I've got no shots from this back corner, I don't think.
Pretty sure it's just these guys here who can see anything.
Yeah, I've got a
because-
crossover with the crates and the
Yeah.
terrain.
And these guys cannot see the scout. None of these are in the building to shoot out. Yeah, so it's just the Transcendent, which I think the only thing within 12. Well, actually, its gun is only 12-inch range, so I always forget that. So it
We'll
can't
go
shoot.
Deathmarks. Deathmarks in the middle.
Deathmarks can totally shoot though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hitting on threes. Do you have anything you want to do now?
What are you shooting at?
The middle.
You're shooting at the scouts?
Yeah.
I mean, you're AP2, so I would get a 5-up. I could pop Armor Contempt. I probably do. I really like the scouts. I probably want to keep them alive. So I think I will pop Armor Contempt just to give myself the best chance of surviving here.
Okay. Hitting on threes.
Oof.
Bro.
That's why I was worried that you would roll that good. So 3s again, strike
Yeah.
5. I am T4.
And no sixes for
You're
dead
rolling
wounds.
hot.
That is 4 at AP2.
Ha, ha, ha,
Now
hot.
1, and you have cover.
Well, now it's 0 because Armor
Yep.
Contempt and cover. So
Cancels
I
it
get a
all
4-up
out.
save. I make. Did Armor
Ooh.
Contempt matter? Vindicate me? No, it didn't.
Oh.
Wasted CP.
Pop 2 guys. They're 2 wounds each.
Yeah.
Or 2 damage each.
Yeah, that was 1 CP, so we're both at 2 now. And I'm just going to kill this guy. I would love to kill this shot. I probably shouldn't have put the shotgun on the point. Probably should have put like the sergeant or something. Because now I have to kill a special weapon. I don't think the sniper rifle will matter that much. So, well, it'll probably matter more than the chainsword. So I'll kill the sergeant.
Okay.
I don't see these guys really getting into combat.
I don't think I have anything else I can do here. So I'm going to tally up the end of that score. Behind enemy lines, that's 2 units.
Yep, so that's 5 points.
And we're going to ditch capture enemy outpost for the CP.
Yeah, I figured.
That was a tough one, especially with a Repulsor Executioner.
It is kind of
building
nice
back
though to
there.
get that out of the way early because it's
Yeah.
not a fun one later on if I just continue to leave a repulsor on that point
Right.
because it becomes difficult to take it. But there's a good chance this guy's going to shift over and probably shoot these death marks.
Yeah.
So at the end of the turn, we're both even because we both scored a 5-point secondary. So
Yeah.
15-15 going into the next turn. We're both at. You're at 4 command points because you scrapped a secondary.
Feels pretty good. Don't know what I'm going to use it on.
And then
yet.
I'm at 3 command points, and then my secondaries for this turn are going to be Area Denial, solid. Secure No Man's Land, also solid. So those are very good draws.
Easy.
Those are very.
You don't even have to do anything. Just pass turn.
Yeah, I literally don't have to do anything. So, yeah, very doable.
Okay.
Okay, so the scouts don't need to take morale. They're still above half strength, so we're good there.
You control 2. 3?
I control 3, so
That's
I
a
will get
15-er.
15. Yeah, it's a
Bro.
big points for me on this turn
Okay.
because you didn't kill those scouts.
You're right.
So
I'm going to check in on chat.
I think. Do I want to make a play to kill this? I think I do want to make a play to kill this Satan. So another thing that we're doing in line with LVO, the LVO FAQ ruled that abilities allow you to ignore modifiers, allow you to ignore things like half damage, -1 damage, armor contempt, those sorts of things.
Everything.
It's controversial whether or not it should or should not apply to weapon characteristics. Some FAQs say that it doesn't, some say it does, like the World Championship ruled that it doesn't, LVO ruled that it does. Since LVO is happening this weekend, I figure we just play with that FAQ and just roll with it.
Yeah.
Because
Don't want to confuse anybody who might
Yeah.
be watching and is playing this weekend.
exactly. So what that means is I'm going to send this Justiciar who has Champion of Humanity, which gives his unit ignore modifiers, right into this guy. Because if I can get into him, I can do some real damage. If I hop out of this Rhino, it's looking like a 6-inch charge, which is very doable. So I definitely want to take that, I think. I think in knowing that I'm going into that guy, well, they don't need rerolls because they're veterans. So in that case, I will also moment these death marks. So that way this tank here can obliterate them. And then I'll probably just leave the Calidus where she is. She'll just continue to screen out this little box here, keep anything from getting danger close to my executioner. I need to keep in mind that you have Satans coming in from reserves potentially, so you can't rapid ingress into my deployment zone. So that pushes them back to here, but I definitely don't want to give them a charge. So I want to put a die down where you could potentially put the Nightbringer, which is right here. You could put the Nightbringer. Well, actually, I could just use my Also Moment token, which is already right there. And then I could, and potentially here, there's not going to be a vector of entry because there will be a Rhino screening you out. Or, I mean, you can get into the Rhino if you want. No big deal. Okay. Great. And then.
Hey, just checking in with chat. How's everybody doing? Anybody up to anything while you're watching stream? Are we background battle report?
Yeah,
or
background
are we
painting.
living room screen? Let us know what you're up to, what's going on. That will also give us a good understanding of how much we should vocalize what we're doing. Also, if you're new to watching Warhammer, I know Jamie has played one small game of Warhammer maybe. So if you're new, we can also include more details on what we're doing in the game, just so that we don't lose any new players as well.
Heck yeah. And then I probably want to put the Calidus, just in case you do manage to kill this, I actually probably want to tow on here with the Calidus, just so I have a little bit of redundancy there. He's set up to shoot these guys. Rhinos over here are going to do a little shimmy.
Yep.
Just want to keep, what I want to do is I want to set these guys up so if they die, I can hop the guys out behind the wall here. I want to do that with both of these, so then they're
On the objective, there's a little
on the
piece poking out.
objective, nice and defensive, and if they die, the guys can hop out to the other side of the wall here and stay alive. The Justiciar is going to get out and go after that Satan.
Come on down.
So I measure 9 from the Rhino just because I get out 3 and then I move 6, so that's essentially a 9-inch move. So we're good there. The hammers will take front and center. And then I just kind of set them up in a formation that they would look like getting out of the Rhino, which is an L in 2 ranks. So it'd be like this, getting out of the Rhino. So yeah, they'll get out there, go for that 6-inch charge into that Satan. The Rhino itself is now free to move off.
Sweet.
These scouts, I probably want to keep alive for scoring later on, like secondaries and things. So I think what I'm going to do, I will roll an advance on that Rhino, try to get it up and far. So 14 inches. So it's 7 inches to here, and then measuring to the back of the model, 7 inches from the back, 7 inches forward. So the back can get all the way to here, which should be enough to clear this. Yeah. Well, oh yeah, it says back to the model, so I can go all the way up there.
Go all
I don't
the way
need
up.
to actually go
just
that
get
far.
up there, man. While you're
No.
there, just
I just go to
Okay,
right
fine.
here, just
All
when I'm on the point, and then
There's
that
that one
way it
scout,
allows the scouts to not be here,
Yeah, you're
and then instead be hiding back here.
yeah, you want to redeploy them, don't you?
They do want to be in cover though, so actually I'm fine with them just being like right here, and then that way if they're alive at the end of your turn, I could pick them up and do some secondaries with them.
Yeah. Hey, Nick Heerman wanted to know
Yeah,
that he thinks that this is pretty much a Joel club now.
Joel Club.
Yeah. It's a way for us to all join you on stream while you play because you're on stream so often. So.
Yeah. Hey, you know,
Hey, Nick.
I just love 40K. What can we say?
Nick is my boy.
Yeah, we
He's
love
the
Nick.
one that turned me into the monster that I am today. We played for like a year, and I lost to him for like a whole year. My White Scars versus his Custodes. And then it clicked, and then I started winning, and I beat him once. You should have seen how proud he was.
Yeah. I'll never forget when he just kicked my butt on a different stream using an Orion gunship, or I think it was an Ares, I forget which one it was. And he just absolutely dominated my Deathwatch in 8th edition using an Ares gunship. It was savage.
Yeah.
He tabled me in like 3 turns because I
Listen,
couldn't
Nick.
make any saves.
How's
It was
Chicago? Is it snowing over by you? Jamie says, what do you mean? I'm a pro Warhammerer. All right, Jamie, you're on
Nice.
stream next week. You're playing Joel.
Yeah, put her in the hot seat.
Think
All
for
right.
yourself, doing some hobbying. Appreciate the games. Glad we can stream for you. We love playing. We love streaming. Anthony is behind the scenes. He's munching on some Jack in the Box, but
Nice.
he is always here. So it's not just the Joel Club, it's actually the Anthony Club. He just is a behind the scenes kind of guy.
I think I'll do I want to commit Inceptors to do anything? Because I could drop them down and
Take that
kill.
objective from me.
The
Yeah.
problem is I feel like if I commit, I feel like this is a little too soon because I feel like if I drop Inceptors now,
Yeah.
they'll just die.
Yeah. That's why
Like,
I'm trying to get you to do that.
yeah. I mean, it does draw fire away from the veterans, which are now going to be moving off this direction. I feel like it's a solid play. I feel like what I can do is dropping into kill flayed ones doesn't feel amazing, but it also puts me in a decent defensive position because I can sit behind this ruin here. So I think I'm going to go for it. I think forcing you to send something else onto that point feels good,
Yeah.
and I can also place them in a way where you have to 3-inch deep strike onto the objective if you want to get onto it.
Yeah.
And then I can have the rest just hiding behind this building here.
Yep.
And I could shoot you because you're in the building, but then you can't shoot me back as easily.
Right.
So yeah, they're going to drop down something like this.
Good play.
Inceptors have a 3-inch deep strike ability, so that screening them out is like virtually impossible for most armies.
Best part is he has 2 units that can do this in his
Yeah.
list.
So I'm
there's
going to drop one down this turn, drop another one down next turn, and all sorts of nastiness. So yeah, they drop down there, and we're going to rumble and pick up all these flayed ones, hopefully. Okay, so that will do it for my movement. So let's go into the shooting phase. I will start with this guy. He's going to shoot the big gun into this guy because it feels like a waste going into death marks.
Okay.
And then everything else into the death marks. So I'll start with the big gun going into the Transcendent to soften it up for my veterans. I only got 1 hit, and I get 1 wound at strength 16, very high strength.
Hey yo.
Yeah, so 1 invuln save. Ooh,
Nope.
I like it. So it's D6 plus 4 damage.
got
But you're going to
4.
have it. So it's probably like, so it's 4 damage.
Hey yo. 5 up, feel no pain. We take,
Take
3
3.
of that.
I'll take that.
down
Quarter
to
of your
9.
health down. It's a start. All right, and then next we've got the Gatling cannon. Now, I don't think I'm within 12 with any of these weapons. So yeah, they're just going to be on their base strength because I didn't want to Oh, and did you want to rapid ingress, anybody? You could have done that at the end of my movement phase.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, go for it. Before we get ahead of ourselves here. So you're down to 3. Because the reason why I'm sitting so far back with this guy is so that way you can't get an easy charge with the Nightbringer if you drop him in right here.
Right.
Just trying to be aware of that. Keep in mind it's strat reserve, so you have to come in 6 from the edge.
That's right.
Yep. So it has to be coming in from one of the edges, and it cannot be in my deployment zone because it's only turn 2. So keep in mind, it's just 2 rhinos here. There's not really a ton that's really going to shoot you. So there's really not, you don't lose anything by just putting them right here.
Fair.
Because you're just blocking yourself, because these are crates, so you can't move through them.
Right. I'm going to back up a little bit. There's a, yeah. You know what?
Because I can shoot 2 hunter killer missiles at you. No, it doesn't.
Okay.
He can't shoot them. These guys are out of range. Literally, all I can shoot you with is 2 hunter killer missiles. That's it.
That's fair.
And those hunter killer missiles will just get healed right back. So I probably won't even shoot them because it's actually wasting my one-shot weapon into a guy who will just heal back to full health.
That's fair.
So I'll just shoot you 2 storm bolters. I'm not even going to shoot you. It's a waste of we're wasting the viewers' time by shooting storm bolters of the Void Dragon.
And we're thinking of our viewers here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so back to the Repulsor Executioner. So we've got 12 shots from the Gatling cannon. It's going to hit on 3s, re-rolling because this is my Ilsa moment target. Good thing, because that was not a very good hit. Oh, that was equally as bad. And then strength 6 on this, and then devastating wounds. So give me some 6s. I got 0
Not
6s.
a single.
So 3
saves.
Wounds. AP 0, so 3 ups.
AP 0, okay.
There you go.
I need to get him out now.
That's how it evens out.
That's 3 deadly death.
All right, and then so we've got a stubber.
Yep.
The Icarus heavy stubber. So 2 hits. Oh, actually, reroll hits. Hold that thought. Still misses. Reroll because twin linked. 1 wound. No AP. All my guns are 0 AP. It's just a bunch of chaff shots.
Let's go.
Cool. Next, we've got the regular non-twin linked heavy stubber. This thing has way too many guns. Every time you think I'm done shooting guns from this thing, I have 1 more gun.
That's right.
It has, I think, 6, 7 guns. It has too many. So strength 4, no twin links, so nothing there.
Okay.
And then I've got a twin linked heavy bolter. Re-rolling hits because what's the moment? 1 hit. 2 hits actually. Hold that thought. Strength 5, twin linked, 2 wounds at AP 1, so 2 4-ups. They're dead. Hey.
Got 'em.
So I don't have to roll any more dice. Dope. Awesome.
In chat, cheered. That is your Oath of Moment target?
That is. So that is that. And
really
then,
one of those death marks, dead.
They're dead. They're so dead. I'm now going to shoot you with some frag cannons.
Joel. They're returning back to reanimation. We'll just be back next game.
All right. So all the frag cans are rapid fire. I think before I shoot, I think I'm going to chuck a grenade at you first, just to chip away. I need to make sure this guy dies. So I'm going to chuck a grenade.
Does that bring you down to 2 CP?
Brings me down to 2 CP, correct. So I've got 2 mortal wounds on the Satan from that grenade.
Okay. 5 feel no pains?
Oh yeah. You save none of them. I love it.
I'm getting all my ones out now.
There you go. So down to 7.
It's turn 2.
But also, as we saw in my game against Steven, historically, apparently I just win by dicing people, you know? I guess that's just how it goes. Well, we'll see. I mean, maybe that tells a different story, but you're rolling a lot of 1s, so I'm getting worried.
It's fair. We're just warming up.
All right, so here's the frag cannons, 8d3 shots, because they're all in rapid fire range. So we've got, so that's 6, 8, well, that's a lot. And then 16, holy cow, 21 shots. That's a lot. Okay, so
all
10,
your blue and a pink?
21. Yep.
Perfect.
I'm hitting on 4s because I moved, and then I'm re-rolling because you're a filthy Xenos, and the veterans just do that. They just re-roll hits into non-Imperium, non-Chaos units.
Most people don't talk to Catan that way, calling them filthy Xenos.
Well, I mean, that's what the Deathwatch do. You know, they exist to kill Necrons
they're
and
defiant.
Tyranids and all that. So wounding on 5s, I'm strength 8.
Okay, I think you got me here. Let's see.
Well, I'm not going to kill you with this. So 3 wounds. And I don't re-roll wounds, so.
Hey-ya!
I chipped 2 more wounds off potentially. It's 2 damage, but you have it down to 1.
5 up, feel no pain says I take 1.
All right,
down
cool.
to 6, which is half. If you give 1 more damage, that's a battle shock test in my command phase.
Because I believe Championing Humanity is only melee, so cool. So that is that. I'm not even going to bother shooting the Void Dragon. I think it's a waste of our time. We'll hop over. No, we got to kill those flayed ones.
We've
So
got-
12 shots from
These are
the
plasma inceptors going into the flayed ones.
correct. I'm
I
not
have
going to
stealth.
overcharge because I
-1
don't.
to your hit. But you get +1 to your wound because you're within 12.
I get +1 strength.
Or strength.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
that's
not.
+1
I'm
to
already
wound.
wounding on 2s because it goes to strength 8,
Right.
which is really nice because I don't. That's why I don't need to overcharge.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna hit you on 4s because you're stealthy, and then I'm gonna wound you on 2s and twin linked. So I'm re-rolling my failed wounds. So it should be a full house of wounds here. Re-rolling.
Ooh.
Yep, that is 7 wounds at AP2. You're a 4-up save, so you get 6 ups. Or actually, goes
Then
to
you
AP1,
cover.
so you get a 5-up.
I have.
You're all getting cover because I'm out of the building,
you're right.
so everyone's obscured from it.
We're looking for 3-ups? What was it?
5-ups,
5
because you're a 4-up save and you're in cover, but I'm AP2.
Joel, I'm glad you're paying attention. You killed all but 1 good sword.
So you get to reanimate. That's really annoying.
I also get the battle shock test.
Yep, that's true. But mission failed. I didn't stop you from getting a 10. Maybe I should have overcharged, but also killing my guys for just a couple of flayed ones didn't feel super great. So
the whole reason why they're in my list is for that reason.
Yeah,
To try to get those people to.
I don't know. I just
Overcommit.
feel like I would have killed like 2 of my guys on hazardous because that always happens with
Yeah.
my plasma scepters.
Hey, what do you think about charging now?
Yeah, so a 6-inch charge. I saved the CP to re-roll it if I need to.
Cool.
So I get it on an 8. So they're in there.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's time to rumble in the jungle. Here we go. Moving up 8, getting the hammers in there. Want all the hammers to fight.
Nick was saying it was -5 degrees yesterday,
Nick was saying that?
and they got 8 inches of snow over the weekend.
This poor soul. How is he doing? Staying alive in that frigid weather?
He's coming to
Oh,
Vegas,
that's true. That's
LVO
true.
this weekend. He's like, I'm getting out of here, man.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
If his airplane can actually leave.
How much CP is everyone sitting at?
Joel's at 1, I'm at 3. Wait, are you still at 1?
I'm at 2,
He's at 2.
and I'm going to 1 now because I'm going to spend for +1 to wound into this Satan
That'll
because
get
I
you
want to
there.
kill him. I want him to die. So I don't have to deal with him anymore. All right, so yeah, let's fight with them. No other charges to declare. So I'm going to swing with my hammers. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 dudes with hammers, 3 attacks each, so that's 12 attacks. I'm hitting on 4s re-rolling because you're a Xenos, and veterans just do that. That is already a solid hit roll. With the re-roll, it becomes a really good hit roll. These are strength 10, which is not quite enough to win you on 4s, so it's 5s normally, +1, so back to 4s. Yep. So should be probably like 5 or 6 here. I'm seeing 5. Cool. So 5 saves, and these are 3 damage each, and I ignore your half damage because of Champion of Humanity.
This is where we roll hot, Joel.
Here, you kind of
ready
need
for
to,
this?
or else you're in trouble here.
Nope, we didn't roll
Ooh, that's
hot.
not
That's already
good.
dead, right?
That is, well, you have feel no pains, but you gotta make 12 of them.
Let's try
That's not
12 feel no pains.
You never know. I mean, hey, if you make 7 out of 12, that's all you have to do.
Let's try it. Hi-ya!
Whoa,
Oh,
not
no,
quite though.
not quite.
You only made 4. So yeah, do you explode in my face and
Deadly
kill a bunch
Demise
of my guys?
dice will be black.
Oh boy,
All right,
marked
fans.
for death.
It's also a, what is that symbol?
Vanguard Tactics.
Yeah, Vanguard Tactics dice.
Apparently,
So-
we're sponsored by Vanguard. We're not actually.
Oh,
We're sponsored
we're
by.
feeling
Unreal.
real safe. You know, I should probably swap that dice out.
Get me
Long
off the stream.
stream.
I'm talking about Vanguard Tactics.
Hey, Vanguard Tactics, if you're looking for people to stream, Joel's available.
No.
I gotta find a better
no.
explosion
I'm
dice.
I'm not going to the UK just to stream
Alright.
Warhammer.
Hey, chat, what do you think about this dice for our explosion dice next time?
Yeah, so we don't
Yeah?
have to see Vanguard Tactics anymore. I get him out of my face.
Great.
Just like that Satan. Get him out of my face.
All right, he's out of here.
Great. I can't consolidate because there's nothing near me to consolidate into, so they're just going to sit right there and just look so cool. So Satan
now,
down.
Here's
All right, cool.
the cool shenaniganry with my army. You can
yeah.
tally up at the end.
Yep, I get my 5 and 5 because I'm securing the 2 in no man's land, and I'm getting area denial with that rhino.
Yeah.
Now you get to pick up 4 units at the end of my turn.
I do.
What do you want to pick
I
up?
just baited Joel's best answer to my Catan away from his transports.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
I now have brought them out. The question is did he screen some of my best answers to those units off the board? He did. So what we're going to do is actually
Unintentional big brain play.
we're going to use the 1 CP strat to come in within 3, and Joel now wipes that smile off of his face. Sorry, bro.
Well, I mean, you could deep strike with that unit anyways, but still.
It's true. All right, 4 units are coming off the board.
It's mostly just to keep the Nightbringer from showing up there.
We're going to go
I just
1,
don't want that.
2.
Well, I guess he could 3-inch deep strike if he wanted to, but he couldn't charge, so. He could not charge. So picking up the Doomsdays, the Arcs of
Locust.
Doom coming up.
One guy
and
lost
the
his
Locust.
gun, so
Awesome.
I'm -3 shooting attacks now, I guess.
And then one more
Excellent.
unit if you want to do that.
We have shots there.
Mm-hmm.
We do not have shots here, so we'll pull these guys off.
Cool. All
And
right.
that's 4.
Oh boy.
None of those need reanimations. Normally, you cannot reanimate. It's a normally abilities.
You can reanimate in reserves. You just can't add models back to a unit. That's because
LVO
the
ruling?
abilities work. It's a weird gray area because there's
Yeah.
nothing in this edition that says that abilities don't work when you're not on the table.
Right.
But there is a section in the designer commentary that says you cannot add models to a unit that's in reserves.
Right.
So that's the only restriction. So things like Satans totally can heal themselves in Deep Strike, but things like the Locust cannot.
Can't get the extra body back.
Yeah, they can't
Sneaky.
get models back.
I thought the rules commentary, or specifically reanimation protocols, says you must be on the battlefield to reanimate.
Well, I don't know if that's true. Let's look that up real quick.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
While you're doing that, I'm going to gain a CP, you gain a CP. We're going to do some battle shock tests to see if our flayed one over there, do we want to hold that point? We're gonna auto pass that.
Oh, you're right.
We're gonna insane bravery.
Each unit from your army with this ability that is on the battlefield reanimates. So I guess in that case you have to do the strat to reanimate because Hypercrypt does have a ability that allows you to activate your.
I target my warlord,
Yeah.
who's my cool lone op Hexmark destroyer over there on objective 3. And then everything that is in reserves gets to do their reanimation ability.
Nice.
I used my no fear, or what is it called? Auto pass morale test on my flayed one there.
You
I
just
really
did that
want
just
10
now,
points.
so you're down to. Are you thinking about it?
I used it.
Okay, so you're down to 2 CP.
Is it 2 to use that one?
No, it's just 1.
I'm down to 3. I gained.
You're at 3. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't used anything else. Just the.
Oh, okay, cool.
3 and 2.
Yeah, sounds good. And then so you would go back up to 4. I go back up to 2 at the start of your turn as well. So
How much secondary did you score that turn?
I got 5 on both, so 10. So I'm at 40 points. Yeah, that was a big turn. I
dude.
scored 25 points
Yeah.
because I got 15 primary and 10 secondary. So that was
I
big.
control 2 here for my turn, so that's 10 for me as well.
Cool.
Survey says secondaries are extend battle lines
Awesome.
and defend stronghold.
Great.
You know what we're going to do is defend that stronghold for the life of us. I know you've got plasma scepters coming in, you've got scouts coming in.
Well, unless you kill the scouts, which you could
True.
totally do
I could.
if you want to.
We'll see how that goes. Extend battle lines. I basically want to control my own objective and one in no man's land for 5 points. And then defend stronghold, what we were referring to is I need to hold objective 3, my own objective, until the end of Joel's next turn.
Yep. So I have a turn to respond.
So I really got to defend it. He has his plasma scepters, which are scary. I think I have the tools to screen them. And I'm also
The key is you just need to
wanting-
push them back to outside of 12 of the hex mark. If you can do that,
Yeah.
then I can't shoot them.
Yeah. I'm really wanting to take out his key unit here. Let's do some reanimation, shall we? Let's use our explosion dice as our reanimation dice. Are you ready
Sure.
for this, chat? Flayed ones, get.
Big old 1.
Guys,
A single guy.
we're not rolling too hot right now. Well, we'll just roll with it.
I mean, at least they're alive, you know?
Yeah.
Like surviving the plasma scepters is good for them.
Yeah.
Good for their health.
No other reanimations, so we'll hope for a better roll next time. That's the command phase. Moving to the movement phase,
Yes.
we are going to fly with our Catan forward here.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Here. Yeah, you got one. You got it. One of those J15 movement tools. So nifty. We love those.
Hey, can you tell me a little bit about the design process behind this tool?
Yeah, I mean,
You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
I don't know. Yeah, no, it's just these are perfect because they have everything that you would need when it comes to movement in 40K. They have, you don't need those clunky bags of, all sorts of different plastic widgets and stuff. It's just a single piece of wood that breaks down into 3 pieces of wood that all have relevant measurements. You've got your, measurements for melee, your measurements for your average Marine unit, moving 6, engagement range of 1, being within coherency is easy if you hold it vertically. all sorts of relevant measurements, super easy, and it all comes back together in a nice little package here. Super convenient. Yeah, does that make you happy, Taylor?
Yes, thank you. Is this an empty Rhino?
It is an empty Rhino. So you'll know, vehicles that have dudes in them, I have the leader sitting on top. So
Cool.
you can tell what's empty and what's full.
So to clarify, your strat is when I target that unit to shoot at them.
It's after, so it's the ability to hop out and shoot you is if you shoot a transport, after you resolve all your attacks, I then get out of the transport and shoot the unit that just shot the transport.
Cool.
Yeah.
So if I'm not doing a shooting ability, for instance, my Catan ability, that doesn't trigger your strat.
Correct, yeah. Matter absorption would not trigger that ability. And I'm going to be totally honest, I'm probably not going to hop out and shoot a Satan because then you can charge me. And
You don't want to do that?
I really don't
Joel.
want that. I mean, as much as I do fight first, which is cool, I honestly, you know what, now that I think about it, I might do that. You know what, because fighting
does
first
move
and
a
hitting
lot.
you with a bunch of hammers doesn't sound terrible.
Yeah.
But also that would be like all my CP, so I don't know. It's up in the air. We'll see. I'll mull it over. Cool, so you're 3H deep striking this guy?
Yes, we are. I'm
Gotcha.
down to 2 CP now.
Yeah.
Sir Anthony.
Cool.
And
Wouldn't you be at,
I used
oh yeah. Okay,
One
I see that, yeah.
one for the,
4 at the beginning.
yeah.
Yes, that's correct. Cool. Looks good. Doomsday Arc dropping right in my face. Other Doomsday Arc gonna go pick on my Inceptors. Just make sure it's on the table completely. Cool. There we go.
Magnetized bases can always be.
Yeah, it's just moving. The problem is if you don't magnetize them, then
Did you give me a shot over here? No, you did not.
yeah.
sir.
So the angle to shoot them is actually right here. So
There's an angle
yeah,
right
you'll
there,
have to
though.
come. Yeah, you'll have to come onto the other side of the building to shoot me. Okay, something like that. Go bully those.
And I want to be
Inceptors.
within 12 because
Yeah,
I
to
have
get
a
rapid
rapid
fire.
fire 24.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to scoot them up a little bit more.
Yeah, makes sense.
We're going to stay outside of the footprint of that ruin.
Of course. You got it.
Cool, cool.
Doomsday Arc's dropping in my face.
We have a Nightbringer coming in hot.
He's so scary.
We're going to hold him off the board.
Set up for rapid ingress next turn.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Keep a card in your pocket for later.
We've got Rhino shots there. I think what we're going to do is actually bring in these boys for backup here.
Sure.
And then we also have a really delicious Overwatch setup as well.
Oh, really delicious Overwatch. That's a fun description.
Please add more adjectives.
A very seductive Overwatch, one could say. A very audacious Overwatch.
Sorry, the flare virus is starting to,
It's corrupting my mind, filling it with fun words.
like, delicious.
Yes. You just want to eat my fleshy bodies.
It's been so long since I've been human.
Yep, a couple million years, really.
All right,
I'll,
sir.
put
Oh,
a
wait, I've
number on
got these
someone.
guys. Did you give me an angle? You sure did.
Well, I mean, look at this tank. It's really hard to hide this thing.
It's true. It's true. I don't blame
It's
you.
so huge. It's like, well, keep in mind, Calidus is right here.
Oh,
So
yep.
you're going to get pushed back to right about there. So
Do we all have a shot?
probably.
And I think
Yeah,
you got
my thing is
covered.
very large. So yeah, you
Hey,
can totally shoot me.
Joel, no one needs to hear that.
Oh my gosh. Come on, Taylor.
Sorry.
Come on.
Keeping it.
I was talking about the
PG-13.
repulsor executioner.
Oh, sorry.
Sheesh.
Nightbringer's off the table. It's the end of my movement phase. We're going to jump
Cool.
into the shooting phase. No. I'm not. You have Inceptors. You need to steal that. If you kill him, it's pretty cool. Then you
Yeah,
can't
it is
charge
pretty
him.
cool. Because I
Yeah, we'll do that.
stop defense stronghold.
All right. Yeah, it's a little risky. Do I screen
Living
him?
on the edge.
I think we actually will bring the Nightbringer in.
Ooh, screen my backfield. But keep in mind, like, I have a 3-inch deep strike, so
Right.
I'm gonna be totally honest, I could just drop right here and shoot you anyway.
That's fair.
I
totally
don't
moved myself away, didn't I?
I don't actually think, unless you put something that like completely wraps,
Well, he's.
you just don't have enough models back here,
I don't.
really. Yeah.
Well, I just redeployed them all.
Yeah.
We'll risk it for the biscuit.
I think
Joel.
realistically, the only play here is to string one of these guys back to the point and have 2 units, so that way it splits my fire and I likely don't kill both, and then you'll guarantee that you have something on there.
How about we just go like this? OC4.
Yeah, can he reach there, because he's coming in from strat reserve, so he has to come in within 6, which is not on the objective. So that's the
right.
tricky thing. So
You're
the
right.
Nightbringer can't actually go on there.
I forgot that.
Yeah, unless
you know my
want...
army better than me. I appreciate that.
I do play a lot of Necrons, so yeah, like the only thing that would be is if you want to take the 3-inch away from this guy, put him somewhere around here, and then 3-inch deep strike him there.
Technically, I can't put him there, right?
Oh yeah. So you're right. Yeah, he doesn't have deep strike either.
Okay.
So he would have to come in from the edge, so he'd have to come in somewhere around here, or he could probably drop in right here and then get an angle down this way. He just wouldn't be able to shoot with his flares.
Right. I'd have to be wholly this way.
The problem is we determined that from this angle you can't shoot me, so you'd have to go there and then shoot down this corridor here to this guy right here.
Right.
So you can shoot me with the main gun, you would have to shoot the flares down at the Rhino. I don't think there's enough space for him to fit there, because the Calidus is pushing me back there.
Yep. That's screened. That's screened.
Yeah, so like I said, I think the only angle to shoot these Inceptors is back there, unless you want to... Because if you drop him back there, he's not shooting anything.
Right.
And this way, it now opens up your ability to 3-inch... Oh wait, actually 3-inch deep strike was on that guy, so never mind. So it doesn't change anything about the Nightbringer. So holding on to him for rapid ingress is probably solid.
We got that, and then some shots here.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can get within 12 because of the size of my,
Well, you have
12 is right here.
24, you still get shots, so
I
you're
like the
fine.
rapid fire. You know, in case you do pop out, that'd be sweet.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna hold him for later. We'll give you 1 katana turn. How about that?
Sure.
Now we're gonna shoot.
You got it.
We're gonna start with the shooting phase ability from the Void Dragon. I pick 1 vehicle model within 12. We're gonna pick.
Take your pick. They're exactly the same.
Yeah.
Just depends on which character you want to go after.
Fancy Judiciary's over there.
Yeah, Fancy.
Okay.
That's just a regular Joe Schmo Judiciary. Nothing special about him.
Just fights first.
That's
You
all
know,
he does.
Regular
Just-
Joe Schmo.
We love fight first.
2 up. That is
Hey.
a really fantastic roll.
But how many mortals do you do? 2.
2.
That's not bad. So I'm down to
I would
8.
heal 2 normally.
I'm down
Then
to
we'll-
8 wounds.
Go to the shooting phase. We're gonna do the Void Dragon shots into that same Rhino.
This poor Rhino. I'm not even going to bother to try to keep him alive, because I feel like you're just going to shoot everything into him, and then he's good. I think I'm going to save my strats to try to keep the Repulsor Executioner alive.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because I'm scared of these Gauss Destructors.
We're going to roll D6 plus 3 with the Voltaic Storm.
Oh wait, actually hold up.
Yep,
I just
don't
realized
look.
something.
What?
This is turn 2, so you can't
is
come
turn
into my
2.
deployment zone. So these guys actually
Let's
can't
go
go
back.
Or strat reserves, being all cheeky. So let's see how many we can pull up. Yeah, they could see. They just have to move back. Can they come in there? You could just pick up the building.
I cannot come in there.
Okay, gotcha. So they're gonna. So the Repulsor Executioner is fine. It's chilling. So you could come in there and shoot there, shoot the Rhinos.
Yeah, I think
there's a lot of options. You just can't come in up my deployment zone just yet because it's only turn 2.
We'll load everybody up here.
Yeah. Strat reserve, being all confusing, catching a slip in here. Alrighty, cool. Heavy destroyers dropping in there. Looks good.
All right.
Okay.
All right. You caught that.
I did catch it.
Ready for some shooting?
Yeah,
for-
now we're
All
gonna
right.
shoot.
Do
So
you want me
now that I
reroll
don't have
that
to
or
worry
keep
about
that roll.
Now that I don't have to worry about you shooting this, I feel like I do probably armor contempt the Rhino.
Okay.
And I feel like I might just like go all in on trying to keep this Rhino alive maybe.
Yeah, soak up as much as
Maybe
you can.
pop smoke and armor contempt, just blow all my
Ooh.
CP on this.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I really need more than 1 CP next turn.
I'm down to 3. Joel's at 0. I miscounted. I started this turn at 4, and I spent 1 on the
Yeah.
auto, 1 on the 3-inch.
Because
Because you ditched one at
Yeah.
the end of last turn.
Nah, you know what? I think what I'll do is I will just
Am I blocking your
I will
camera
just
over
pop
here?
smoke.
For this battle.
Yep.
I will just pop smoke, and I'll save armor contempt in case you almost kill the other Rhino.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just
you're-
popping smoke so I get stealth and cover.
Okay. Do you want me to re-roll that attack?
Oh, no, you're
Number of
good.
attacks?
No, you're good. You're good.
Did you see it?
I didn't.
Okay, I got 1.
Was it a 1?
plus 3. Yep.
Oh, naturally.
Those are my voltaic storm shots. And then we have one Spear of the Void Dragon.
Awesome.
We are hitting on 2s now, 3s, because
Yeah.
you're smoked.
But you have sustained hits on the...
Smoking is not healthy.
Cool. So essentially they all hit because you have sustained hits 2 on that voltaic storm hit.
You're correct.
So
We are anti-vehicle 2-up on the blue dice, strength 7 on the yellow dice.
So the spear wounds and 1 voltaic storm.
Those are AP 1 on the yellow,
Cool.
AP 3 on the
All
blue.
right, so I'll start with the voltaic storm. I get a 3-up, I'm good. And then AP 3 down to AP 2, so I get a 5-up against the spear. Nope, so D6 plus 2.
You are correct.
A lot of damage. You could kill me here if you roll a 6.
Oh,
Oh, I have 1 wound left.
bro.
I tried. I tried to keep the rhino alive, but it's definitely gonna die.
Okay. We are now going to put all of the. Are we gonna do that? Let's deal with those guys back there. We're gonna put all 20 shots from the flares
Oh boy.
and the Doomsday Cannon into the scary melee boys right in front of me.
Cool. Yeah, looks good. Into these guys right here.
D6 plus 1 plus blast.
You got it.
4, 5. You have 10 in there?
I have 11 guys, but yes.
So 8. No,
It's so it's plus 1
7.
normally, so it's 5 plus 2, so 7.
math, so hard.
There you
They're
go.
not -1 to hit, so we're hitting on
Nope.
3s here. I
Yeah,
mean,
hitting on 3s. And then the lethal hits on the flare shots. So we'll just pull out the 6s. Because those are lethals. And then you're going to wound on 4s with the flares. And 2s with the big gun because strength 18, which is a little... Oh
course.
my gosh!
But these are twin linked as well.
No! They're not twin linked.
Yeah, they are.
Are they?
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
pretty sure they're just lethal hits and rapid fire.
You want to look it up?
I'm going to look it up right now.
Yeah. Lethal hits, rapid fire, 5, but there's 2 of them.
Yeah, but I don't think that because there's 2 of them, that means they're not twin linked.
There's one on
Yeah,
each side.
they're not
Oh, they're not
twin-linked.
twin linked. All right.
Yeah, typically
So-
if it's twin linked, that means that it's 1 gun, but it gains that ability. If it's 2 separate guns, it means they're not twin linked.
That would make sense. All right. 4.
Cool.
I take out the 3.
And then what about the lethal hits? Did you add those in, or?
Is that what these were?
I think I picked up 4 6s. I don't know if you picked up
I
any
just
more.
load them over.
Okay, so then I'll add in the lethal hits. You're welcome.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
So
it. You get cover.
3s to save.
Yep.
You kill 1 guy. Cool. So I'm just gonna
Hey.
kill. I don't really care about the frag cannons all that much. No, I'll just kill the regular shield guy. That's okay. I'll just kill the regular shield guy.
We're going to go
But
some
the shields might matter later. so
Locust
I'll
Heavy
kill,
into the middle Rhino,
frag
this
cannon.
back unit here. 3 shots each, hitting on 3s.
Sure.
Did you want to do anything, by the way? Now that
I already popped smoke, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'm not
Armor
doing
of
any
contempt
other.
or anything?
No. I'm
One
not
lethal hit, AP
Okay.
4, sir.
AP4 goes to AP3, so I get a 6-up. Nope.
Oh,
you got him.
flat 6.
So Rhino down. Does it explode? It does not. I have 11
Oh, that was
guys
over here.
inside. Oh.
Yeah, to the middle.
Oh, into the middle
Yeah.
Rhino. Oh, sorry. I thought you were shooting.
Nope, no explosion.
Okay, never mind.
Did-
So it's down
you
to
know,
4
you
wounds.
had cover there, but you didn't get it.
Yeah.
We're going to do the other heavies into the same unit. Can they all see?
Yeah, they can all
Yep.
see it. Yeah, you're good.
Hiya!
So
There's
1
another
lethal,
lethal,
1 hit.
1 miss. 14.
Yep, 3
Says-
rerolling 1, so 2.
Yes,
so
sir.
I need double 6s. Here we go. Nope, not even close.
All right, that's another 6 each.
All right,
for
does that
12.
one? Well, actually, I guess it could. Yeah, it could hurt the scouts. So it
I
explodes.
just took you off of the middle. It did explode? I thought that was a 5.
No, it only explodes on a 6.
Oh, I thought you said it did explode. I was like,
No,
that
it
was a
did not
5, bro.
explode.
What are you talking about?
It in fact does
Right.
not explode.
Heavies are done.
Oh boy.
Those guys are a major threat. Those guys are a major threat.
Oh yeah.
I rolled absolutely horrid.
Yeah, and you're left with a single Doomsday Arc to respond.
It's rough. Okay,
And well, you
we
also have the Locust Destroyers, so
these guys.
yeah,
We're gonna put 2 dudes into the scouts
awesome.
and the other 4 into these guys.
Sounds good.
So we'll
You
go.
got it. I think.
These are the scouts, the nice bright dice.
No, I think I need to be restrained
2,
with my CP here.
3,
I think I do want 2 CP next turn. Huh? I have 1.
1 left.
Because I think I want 2 going into the next turn, because I think I want to throw a grenade at that Satan. So,
Did I make it clear where my other shots are going?
yeah, you said 2 into the scouts, 4 into the Rhino.
Sorry, I'm gonna go to here instead.
Oh, you're shooting
So-
the unwounded Rhino.
2
Interesting.
dudes here, 6 shots, and then 12 shots here.
Ooh,
And
putting
then
a lot of confidence in that Doomsday Arc.
Can I soak out another CP from you
What's up?
for Armor of Contempt?
No, I'm not. I just, yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
All right.
No, I was just saying I need to be restrained here with my command points because I
We're
need to be
looking
able
for
to
threes.
respond.
And then 5s and 6s are lethals.
Cool. So this is the 12 shots into the rhino. I feel like that's more than 12 dice. That's a lot of dice.
No, it's 12.
Is it?
There's 3 here. 4, 4, 1 more.
Wait.
But there's 11 dice in that tray.
Wait. What's going on here?
5, 9, 10, 11,
Is
12.
it? Did you not roll these as well?
Those are my lethal hits. And
Wait,
then
but didn't you split your shots?
2 are going here, 3
Yeah.
shots each. There's 6 yellow dice.
Yeah, so there should be 12. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You just color coded them.
Yes.
Oh, I got confused. I
Oh,
thought
sorry.
you were.
By the way,
I didn't realize you were rolling it
I
all
think
together.
I'm
Okay.
talking while you're thinking really loudly.
Yeah,
So you can't hear me.
that's fair.
Oh, I thought I did. All right.
I don't know.
I need to talk. I'm thinking loudly,
Regardless.
thinking you could hear what I'm thinking about, but you can't hear what I'm thinking about because I actually haven't said it. By the way, Joel,
I'm curious.
2 shots here, yellow dice. 12 shots here into this guy.
I'm
blue
curious
dice.
what the chat, if the chat caught whether or not Taylor explained this, or if I'm just crazy.
You're on an objective, so I get to re-roll those hits with the blue dice.
Correct. And then you also reroll ones if you're not on an objective, so you get to reroll
Oh, yeah.
the ones into the
You're
scout
correct.
as well.
Hey,
So there you go.
Let's go. Okay.
So you missed all of 2 times.
Yeah.
These go back in because those were hits. And now,
Oh, that's a lethal.
Yep. And then you're going to wound on 5s for the rhino, 3s for the scouts.
Add 1 to the mix.
So 6 wounds on the scouts. That's
Roll
brutal.
scouts first.
Yeah, that is not great. I'll just roll these dice.
Alrighty.
Yeah, scouts. They're all dead. You got them.
Got him.
Poor scouts, but they did their job. They scored me points early on. Rest in peace, scouts. All right,
Then we've got some rhino saves.
rhinos. Yeah.
Good
Only 5? Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
So this is the unwounded rhino, correct?
Correct.
Getting a little greedy here. AP2, so 5 ups. I
Oh,
saved 3 of them.
bro!
I saved
2.
3 of them, so I take 6 or 4 damage. I'm down to 6
Yep.
on this rhino.
Alrighty.
You better hope that Doomsday Arc kills that 1 wound rhino.
We
else you're
have
in
made
trouble.
mistakes this game, chat.
I guess you can always just charge it with the Void Dragon. So I
Oh,
guess
we're
it doesn't really
charging in
matter
for
that
sure.
much,
But I am in a really bad position now after that movement phase, and especially whiffing on those guys. I didn't pop
I feel
you
like
out of
this
tier
was
yet.
actually a really overly ambitious play. I don't
Shot,
think there's
shot,
really a
shot,
world
shot.
where you kill more than like 3 guys here with just a single Doomsday Arc.
Fair.
Because I have 2 dudes with 4 up invulns, so even if those
Yeah.
big shots had gone through, I get invuln saves. So I
We're
don't
gonna
know.
go 1 big shot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is tough.
Yeah, you gotta-
All the little shots here.
Cool.
10 shots.
Getting real greedy here.
1 big shot to the other rhino. Can I see the other rhino? Are we counting the tail?
You could totally see both rhinos. Yeah,
Okay.
you're fine. You have a very long model. You're good.
All right.
So
So
you're-
we'll go D6 plus 1 into this guy. Flares into the single wound and hope we
Okay.
get him. I'm getting real
It's getting
greedy.
so greedy. So
Yeah.
10 shots with the flares into the first rhino.
That'll be blue dice, Joel.
So hitting on 4s because I pop smoke.
D6 plus 1 here into the other rhino.
Oh my gosh, look at him explaining. Oh! That's okay. So you know what? You got greedy, but I think it's actually going to pay off because you rolled really good here. So I think
Yeah.
there's actually a good chance you kill both.
Blues are -1, so they're hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
These are normal on 3s.
Oh, I'm actually. This is actually going to be pretty good. I think. Oh, 3 lethal hits.
Yeah,
Is he
you wanna roll
actually
those
going to kill
now
both
or
my
what?
rhinos? I was talking smack. That's why. That's why.
That's it.
All right. So
pulling out the misses.
because they're strength 18 now, you actually wound on 2s against rhinos, which is really cool. So
Oh!
I think you got him.
And no other flares.
All right, so all I have to do is make 3 saves.
Yeah.
I have a CP. I feel like I might be forced to
Yeah, you should.
re-roll one of these, so I'm going to roll them one at a time.
Yep.
Just in case I want to re-roll. So I'm
Cool.
good for now.
Hey.
So I have 1 more to make. Do I want to CP it?
Absolutely.
Because I lose out on the grenade, but it also allows me to avoid getting multi-charged by the Void Dragon. But I also fight first, so I don't know if I really care that much. But it does also give me a much better charge range out of that rhino. Well, you're going to kill it in the fight phase anyways. I don't think I care. I think I just leave it. So
Great.
You do kill that, and then we'll resolve all this at the end. And then here's 6s. Wow, you killed
Oh,
it. Okay,
hey, 4 damage each.
both
Whoa.
die. So does the left one explode? No. Does the right one explode? No. Neither
He
of them
wanted
explode.
to. He told me. He told me he wanted to explode.
He tried. So now I've got
yeah.
10 guys
Go for it.
inside,
Oh, sorry. I took
or
the dice.
11 guys inside of each rhino. Got to
just
roll to see if
organized,
any of them
man.
take
What do you
mortals. I take 1 mortal on the first squad,
Yep.
and then on the Watchmaster squad, I take 4 mortals. Ugh.
Ooh,
So I actually
bro.
killed 2 die on the way out, which sucks. So the Watchmaster squad is the white squad, so I'm going to kill 2 frag cannons. And then I took 1 mortal, so nobody dies in the blue squad. I'll just wound a frag cannon. So these guys are going to hop out. Everybody's shot, so there's really no point in being overly aggressive. I could, because everyone has shot, I almost wonder if I just put him here and just let the Void Dragon charge me, because I get free damage into him. Yeah. But then you're also going to get damage into me, but I can also like keep you from getting onto this point. Well, not really, because you could just charge around me.
What's up, Disflux? Thanks for joining us. I see a little bit of chat. JNL Chop Shop is talking about LVO. Who in chat's going to LVO? Let's see it.
LVO
Joel is
hype in the chat.
disembarking. What's up?
Yeah. Free, because I do need to kill this Satan, and softening it up in
A turn
in the
ahead?
fight phase
You fight first with both
seems
units.
solid. I fought my urges to spend that CP, and I kept it, so I do have +1 to wound. So I think it's actually worth it. You know what? I'm gonna make the play. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna live. I'm living like Larry. You know, living on the edge.
Larry loves you.
Exactly. I'm gonna put out my hammers in the front, business in the back.
Like a mullet.
Oh yeah. And just make it as difficult as possible for you to get onto this objective. Well, you're gonna get there regardless, but just want to kind of spread out here, put all the good melee guys in the front, and then the frag cannons can just go off here and just be off on the side. So now this rhino is dead, and now I will get out from the other rhino, and now I've made a nice little pocket for me to hide those guys behind the first unit.
Pockets is.
Yes.
When a unit dies, or when a transport dies, and the unit inside comes out, they are automatically battle shocked.
That is correct.
So you see these cool little battle shock tokens, 215
Ooh.
games on Etsy. That will signify that they are battle shocked.
Hoo, hoo, hoo.
We have blue tag. I'm not sure if you can see these blue squad marks tokens from overhead. Maybe our cool little side camera can zoom in on those. I don't know if you have an angle with the building in the way, but you'll see there's a white squad and a blue squad.
Yep.
You want to slide that over?
Yeah.
Like, just halfway.
I'm gonna go all the way.
All right, and then this rhino gets pulled. So 2 rhinos dead. You killed all my rhinos. Ah!
Great news is you make that charge real short.
Oh yeah, if you want to charge me, you can. I'll just get to fight. So I get to fight before you,
You
which
do
is
get
nice.
to fight. I'm also wanting to hopefully tie you up. There's a little part of me that wants to whiff.
So
on
just
my
something to
attack.
keep in mind, if your inclination is to pile in to this unit, the Watchmaster allows me to fall back, advance, shoot, and charge. So tagging the white unit does nothing. They'll act completely normal.
Cool.
Yeah.
Spatho wants to know if a very handsome and smart person gave you the idea to play Fire Service Assault.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, yeah. This list was a brainchild of Spatho. He just shot me a DM one day. He was like, "Bro, what if Deathwatch in Firestorm?" And I was like, "You know what? That's a good idea. That's actually pretty good."
Void Dragon into blue squad.
And here we are testing it out.
Cinco. We're gonna base here.
Awesome.
Basically. I got a little spear in the way.
Great. So he's on there.
We're gonna use one of those CPs for tank shock. Wait,
You're a
not
monster.
vehicle.
You can't do that.
Well,
No,
he is
no,
the
no.
Void Dragon.
Okay. he kills vehicles, but he's not himself a vehicle.
It's debatable.
I don't think it is. If
Sir,
you look at
you
his
fight
keywords.
first. You fight first, good sir.
I do. So I'm gonna spend my CP down to 0 for +1 to wound.
Him, so he's actually looking down at the thing he's about to kill. Please.
Yeah, thematically makes a lot more
We
sense.
play with toys as grown men.
Yes. So 12 attacks.
Going to eat you all.
So I will go ahead and
My name is Magladra.
pile in to get everybody into combat here. Cool. might as well just get everybody in there. Every attack helps when it's something like a Satan. So here comes the hammers.
Bringing the hammer down.
Bringing the hammer down. I'm hitting on 4s, but I'm re-rolling because you're a Xenos.
I noticed you excluded Filthy there. Thank you.
I did exclude Filthy. I didn't want to insult you too much.
It's not me, it's the Catan.
So
The
4s
settlers
to
of
wound.
Catan.
And I completely forgot about Devastating Wounds last time, but they do have Devastating Wounds because they're Thunder Hammers. So there's a Devastating Wound right there.
Is.
And then a generally bad
Is that a
roll.
Devastating Wound? Yeah, it is.
So, okay.
2 more saves?
Yeah, 2 more saves.
We'll take.
So you take a total of 4 damage from the hammers because these guys do not have Champion of Humanity.
But they're half damage, right?
Correct. 3 having, you round up, so you would...
We just take 1.
What's that? What?
Yeah. That was your Devastating Wound from before.
Well, it halves to 2 damage per swing, so you take 4 total damage.
Oh, 4 total. Oh, right.
Yeah, so you have to
so
roll...
the other Devastating Wound
Cool.
and the other damage.
So you take
we
2
take
damage.
3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, 3 damage. Okay, cool.
Sorry,
so
I thought they were hammers are 2 damage each. They're 3 damage
Well,
each?
my hammers are better because they're heavy Thunder Hammers. They're Deathwatch Thunder Hammers.
Unbelievable.
So that's why I like the veterans so much because the Deathwatch Thunder Hammers are Strength 10, 3 damage as opposed to Strength 8, 2 damage like everyone else's lame Thunder Hammers. All you other Thunder Hammer users out here, you all suck. You're worse than my Thunder Hammers.
Hey, Joel's doing a lot of trash talk.
I am doing a lot of trash talk, and you know what?
Yeah.
Special request from chat. Can you say, I'll get you next time, Gadget, next time?
Do you want it in my Magladroth voice?
No, we want it. Just say it. Just say it.
Dr. Clapham. I'll get you next. No, that's not what he sounds like.
No, probably right.
I need a cat too, so when I slam my fist down, the cat jumps and meows. Yeah. I will get you next time, Inspector Gadget. Next time. Is that it? How'd I do, Zeb?
So is the Void Dragon Inspector Gadget in this situation, or are you Inspector Gadget?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, let's move on to the move on to the Judiciary.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
he's got
go for
5
it.
attacks.
Yep. Sorry,
He's
we're
getting
playing Warhammer here. Forgot for a minute.
he benefits from the unit giving him rerolls, so he
Sure
hits
does.
4 times. He's going to be Strength 7 with +1 a wound, so it would be 4s. And he also has Devastating, not that it matters. Rolled not great, so just a single wound. Oh, you're good.
that.
All right.
Judiciary fights first.
I mean, I took 3 wounds off you. I'll take it. It's a start. And then I've got all of the dudes with frag cannons. I also need to mark because one of these guys took a wound. Yeah. So I've got 4 dudes with frag cannons, or each 3 attacks, so 12 more attacks. 1, 2, 3.
Is there another dude that took a wound? I saw 2 D20. Oh, that was the Rhino D20.
Yeah. So here's the non-frag cannon guy, or guys with frag cannons. I mean, they're just attacking with their close combat weapons.
Zeb said his night is complete after the Inspector Gadget. Hey, you know, if you need more vocal acting, let me know. Send it my way.
It's 5s because I got +1 to wound. Good thing, because those were all 5s.
$5 per
3
request.
saves.
3 saves?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just take one of those.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Damage?
But, yeah, just 1. I'm just punching you with my fist.
1 gets half to 1.
Oh boy. And it
And
gets
we
reduced to
feel
0.
no pain,
Oh, the nature of Satans. But hey,
Yeah.
that's 3 less wounds I have to take off next turn. So
That's right.
There you go.
We're
I'll
going
take that.
to send our initial charge attacks because
Yep.
we fight second because you have a cool hourglass thing.
Oh, yeah.
This will be the extra attacks with the tail blades. This will be the 5 attacks with the spear.
Oh yeah.
Hitting on 2s.
Oh, I love to see those spears miss. It makes me happy. Wait, did you roll 6 spear attacks? There's only 5 attacks from the spear.
5 is orange.
Oh, I got mixed up. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
The spear ones are bright and
So it was the tail that missed. That makes me a lot less happy. Dang it.
6 and 12.
Okay.
So
So
missed
1
one.
missed spear and 1 missed tail. So I'll start one at a time with the tail into the guy who's wounded.
Minus
so
1.
1 at a time here. So he's
That
dead.
kills him.
2
2
more. I'm gonna start allocating to shield guys. So he saves
feeling
both.
pretty good.
So now
Minus
I'm
3
gonna roll.
for 4.
Yeah. So 2 at a time on the shields for 4 up inbones. They never make their saves when I need them to.
D6 plus 2. Do you
Yes,
need me to roll?
they're dead. So you've killed 3 guys so far, and then 2 more spears.
Yep.
So AP3, so I get 6 ups. So you end up killing 5 guys, so half the squad.
Oh, I'm getting hungry now that you said that.
So you killed,
Love 5 guys.
right? So 1 frag cannon, and then. Oh, you know what? I just realized I never fought with the shield guys.
Oh, now
So
you're going
I'm
to kill
gonna-
my void dragon and know
No, I'm not going
attacks
to,
you're going
but
to cut? No, go for it. Go back.
They do matter though, so
It
I
does
will do
matter.
that real quick.
Yeah.
So, and then I need to pull 2 more guys after that. I'll just pull 2 more frag cannons because I'm not going to shoot anyway.
Yep.
And then we'll go back and fight with those. So the sergeant
And your
That's the Xenophase
fancy-
Blade, who
are
has
those
devastating wounds, so he matters a little bit more. So I'll roll him separate. So he's going to reroll hits, and then devastating wounds on those 6s, and then 5s otherwise. Big old 1.
Whew. Oh, hey, rebound.
Tampered
Save.
it, but you still made it anyway. So
Can
you're
we
welcome,
reroll
I
it?
guess.
I mean, you helped me there.
And then 3 attacks from the regular sword guy. Reroll the hit. So they all
Converts
hit.
it.
Can I get a 5 to wound, please? I get
Is
2.
that devastating?
No, he's
Okay,
not the
just the
Xenophase
hammers.
Blade guy. Yeah. One
we
goes
take
through. It's just 1 damage.
1 gets reduced to 1.
You.
Hey, don't
Satans!
Feel no pain.
But honestly, every wound on these things is like meaningful
Yeah.
because they're so annoying to kill.
Yeah.
I just need to kill them before your next command phase when you get a bunch back. So.
Well, I'm hopefully just going to hand you 1 katana phase and you get distracted.
Yep, and at least I'm not below half strength because I lost exactly 5, so I don't have to take a battle shock. So
You're
that's
still
nice.
battle shocked.
Well, not in my command phase. I won't
Oh,
be.
that's fair.
It only matters for the purposes of if you needed to hold that at the end of your turn.
True.
Or if I needed to.
Well, don't-
I just realized I couldn't have done that +1 to wound because I battle shocked.
Oh,
we didn't even catch that.
shoot!
So
Yeah.
you know what? Just like take back 2 of your wounds. So let's just say I did 1 wound to you, and I'm back at 1 CP.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
It's funny that neither of us got that.
We're just rolling with the dice.
We're just
man.
rolling dice, man.
Thinking about
Yeah.
Inspector Gadget.
You know.
Thanks, Zed.
So in that case, I probably shouldn't have done that play, but you know what? We're here. It's okay.
We are
We're
here.
living life. We're living life.
We are going to end our turn. We're going to plop Defend Stronghold as a reminder for both of us. And we extended battle lines. We have our home objective and a no man's. Oh, yeah. That's 4 and you're 0, right?
Yeah, you hold it. Yeah, so you get. What were you? It was
Extend battle lines,
and
defend stronghold.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, you definitely get extend for sure.
So you have 5 for that?
Plus 5, yep.
Yeah, and you were holding that one over there anyways, so you're fine.
Oh, yeah. Forgot to have those guys.
Yeah, you would have gotten it regardless.
Yeah.
Cool. And then at the start of the turn, you would have gotten 10 primary. I didn't have that marked on mine. All right, cool.
30 total?
Yep, 30 to 40 is the score currently.
That's correct.
So I go up to
Jump into
2,
round
you
3.
go up to 3.
I'm up
No
to
battle shocks
4.
to take for me. At the end of your turn, I'm going to pick up the
Am I at 4?
Calidus into reserves.
Yeah, you're right. I'm at 3.
Cool. I'm going to pick up the Calidus at the end of your turn up into Deep Strike and ready to do any actions I need her to do. So secondaries that I'm going to get this turn. Oh, wait, I have the cards. Hold
While
up.
Joel's talking through his turn,
Oh, yeah.
chat. Check out this cool Calidus proxy.
Right? Yeah, I have a bunch of Deathwatch veterans that I've converted into various assassins.
He's keeping his army Deathwatch themed.
Oh, yeah.
As
So
you can see here, we've got the sweet glowy plasma pistol.
Is he a focus? There we go.
Sweet glowy plasma pistol. You got the, what helmet is that from? Is that a Grey Knight helmet?
It's from the Deathwatch upgrade sprue. I just trimmed off of the weird crest thing and just put it on the.
The sweet arm
Yeah.
blade, little dagger there in case that pistol, he's got
Yeah.
a double stabby.
And
One
fitting-
big blade with the left, one little blade with the right. Mm-hmm. He's awesome.
And fitting with the theme of the Calidus itself that has the chameleonic ability or whatever it's called. It's like half of it is camouflaged with the dirt beneath it. So
That's cool.
Yeah,
No
it's
wonder I
cool.
didn't see him back there.
It's pretty cool. So she's gonna sneak up on you. Watch
Yeah.
out. And
what were your secondaries?
yeah, so I just drew them. I got overwhelming force, so kill the void dragon or kill them. That's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Or
Probably
kill
just
both,
focus
and
on
then
the
I get
void
max. And then engage on all fronts.
That's
so both,
easy. You got
The
this.
Calidus will get me max on that.
I'm just going to give you 5 for engage and 5 for
probably
overwhelming force.
Hopefully.
You control. Do you want to do some battle shock on anybody? No, you have no battle shock, right?
No battle shock to do. No, I'm totally fine.
So-
These guys are just barely above half strength.
If they start your turn battle shock, those go away.
Correct.
And then you battle shock if you need
That's
to.
correct. All battle shock is reset in the command phase.
So it's another 10 pointer? have nothing in the
It is
middle.
10 points. Yeah, I'm holding
Yeah.
that because I have way more OC than you. Those are all OC2,
Hey, it's turn 3, Joel. I know you want a gambit.
right? Yeah, I want to get. Every time I've never had a gambit work. It's fun. It's a fun concept, but
Yeah.
it doesn't work.
I've
So-
gambited once for fun.
Yeah.
It fails.
Yep,
it was
exactly.
like, you need to get 4 units to the middle of the board or all of your units on the board. I'm like, I have nothing that's going to make it there.
Right. All right. So movement. I'm gonna have these guys. They're just gonna pop behind here and kill
I'm gonna
these
Overwatch with the
flayed
flayed
ones.
ones. They have no range
Spooky.
weapons.
And they're just gonna stay safe for now. No need to lose them to a Doomsday Arc.
Right.
Or something. Oh, actually, you know what? The Doomsday Arc's gonna shoot me anyway, so I'll put one on the point.
you know.
I'll
why
put
not?
one on the point, and then the rest will hide behind the building.
Okay, fine.
And then these guys are going to move and go take care of this Doomsday Arc. Cool. And then these guys over here, I'm going to roll an advance because I can advance, shoot, and charge because of the Watchmaster.
Yep.
So they're going to go a big old 11 inches, and they're going to go full tilt into your Locust Destroyers over here. And just drop my tape measure on the floor. Full tilt into the Locust over here. Alrighty. And then they're gonna just stay in combat there. Or I could just, no, I'll just stay in combat. I mean, I probably drop down with the Inceptors, maybe try to take a chunk out of that guy with the +1 to wound. It's hard to say. Here, real quick, do you guys want to just, I have to run to the bathroom real quick. Do you mind talking with chat for a minute?
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey, chat. It's you and me. Joel's left. We can trash talk him all we want now. What do you guys want to talk about? See, I gave him a water when we started. That's a secret strategy of mine. Which camera do you want to use? Camera 3? I know you've got a great shot there.
Just lined it up for what he was doing.
I know, it's unbelievable. 11-inch advance is pretty nice. I was hoping to hide the Locust from those guys, but you know what we're going to do with those guys? We're going to Overwatch, and we're lethal hitting with 24 attacks. I'm used to talking to somebody else in the room. Anthony's sitting over there. So I'll tell you what, live audience, next stream, you guys can fly in from wherever you're at, no admission charge. You can be here in person.
And you can sit in those 2 rare chairs over there.
That's right. Actually, you know what? I'll go sit over there. Why not? All right, chat. Q&A while Joel's in the restroom. Q&A. First question, did Joel wash his hands?
Yes.
That's my first question. We'll ask him when he comes back.
Laxatives in the water. They can go to the bathroom on their clock.
That's right. Yeah, I have the clock running on him.
What's advice for dealing with Catan for other armies?
Depending on your army, sometimes the best move is to play around them, putting up little throwaway screening units like Nurglings or the question was how to play around Catan with other armies. The first question though was, did you wash your hands?
Cool. So, I mean,
Wait, first question, did you wash your hands?
I did.
Oh, hey, guys.
I did.
Joel's a proper gentleman. Here,
Absolutely.
have a seat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Satans, like, honestly, chip damage is usually what kills them. Every time
that camera.
Every time I've ever seen someone throw a big, meaningful weapon into a Satan, they always get let down. They're like, oh, that's my big anti-tank gun.
Right.
It did 2 damage.
It's not a tank, though.
And then they just shoot a bunch of dudes with bolt guns.
Yeah.
They wound me 3 times, and I just fail all the saves.
Yeah.
It's the chip damage.
Yep.
It's honestly just shoot all the little guns that wound on 5s and 6s and just chip away at them. Because
Scary things for Catan is the Apothecary Biologist with the aggressors, the Frag Storm aggressors.
yeah, lethal hits is really
Just
good.
the quantity, because -1 to 1 damage doesn't change anything. Yeah, there's a 5-up feel no pain, but when you're rolling 40 with sustained hits and lethal hits, that will sneak in a good amount.
Votann also have that big brick of Terminators with the Volkite and the grenade launchers. Those shoot like 70 shots.
Yeah, those will wreck.
They just
Put a couple judgment tokens on those Catan.
Yeah, +1 hit and wound.
Tasty.
And they'll have them because at the start of the game they give 4 units, which is essentially all your Satans, to judgment. So they're just going to all be judgmented up. Yeah.
But we're not really a judging crowd, so do you want to get back to our game?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Thank you, chat.
Okay, so I had just advanced those guys. I think I'm going to leave them in combat because I can shoot the Satan anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit that guy because I feel like I want to drop the Inceptors and shoot this dude, so I think I'm going to hit him with Oath of the Moment because I don't think anything else needs it. I'm probably also going to move this guy to be able to shoot it. So plenty of movement. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to here and I'm just going to stick the tip of my hole here out of this building to be able to shoot through into that guy.
So you need to be wholly within with vehicles, right?
Correct, but if
how
you
are you
have a
getting
part
around
of the
that?
model that's on the other side of the building, I'm not shooting through the building.
Can you see that, chat?
Yeah,
So this
so-
is a pro move here. learning with Joel how to get around the vehicle rules.
Yeah.
So normally if your vehicle is trying to shoot through a ruin, it has to be wholly within the footprint.
Correct.
Joel's getting around this by poking a piece of his model all the way through that little crack between the two ruins.
Yep.
So now we can see Mr. Void Dragon and the Locust. Oh,
Yeah.
I wanted to Overwatch, but you went to the restroom.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Down to 2 CP. The Locusts are going to shoot the guys that did their 11-inch advance.
Yeah, you got it.
3 times 6 is 18. 5,
Nice.
10.
And I am not on an objective anymore, so no reroll all hits.
Oh, yeah.
Only reroll ones to hit. I saw this coming.
I'm going to
Ooh.
shoot you before you move.
Ah, you dastardly fiend. How dare you? All right, cool. Yeah, go for it.
Woo! 5s and 6s. Skip the phase.
It's only 6s.
Oh, 6s,
because
yeah, that's right.
it's an unmodified 6 on Overwatch.
That's right. I'm so used to lethal hits on 5s with those guys with my
Nope,
Locust
not on
Lord.
Overwatch.
Overwatch is always unmodified 6s.
Yeah.
You
So
good,
got
sir.
Another 3, so 6.
6 at
6
AP2.
saves.
And
Cool.
I think you had one guy in the back in cover.
Nah, nobody's in cover where they're sitting. Oh,
they're
yeah.
sitting
Sorry,
here.
I had 4 guys in cover back
Okay.
because there were 3 frag cannons and 1 shield in that building.
those are supposed
So
to be-
I will start with the 2 shield guys because I think I still have both shield guys are still alive. So well, it's 4 ups regardless, I guess. So I'll just take it on frag cannons. Yeah, I don't really care about the frag cannons. I have 2 frag cannons and then it's all 4s, so I can just roll it and then allocate from there. So. You kill 4, which is all the non-important guys, because
Whoa,
that's the
bro.
two frag cannons.
Hey,
and
they
the 2
can hear
shields.
you. You know they can hear you, right?
Honestly, all I ever want is just the hammer guys. That's all I want
fair.
for Christmas. That's all I need.
And your 2 front teeth.
Yep, exactly. All I need to kill you is all the hammer guys.
That was a fantastic Overwatch, worth the CP.
Oh,
That's
totally.
how it's done.
Totally. I mean,
Locust
it removed all my
destroyers for the
shooting.
win.
So.
Thank you. All right, you were back to poking your turret out.
Yeah, so he's gonna shoot there. Those guys are gonna stay in combat to fight you because they fight first. So boom, he's gonna charge in here. They're gonna blast them. I would love to stop your defense stronghold, but I don't think it matters. So I'm going to just drop down the Inceptors over here to shoot the Void Dragon. They'll just drop in here, try to get some cover where I can.
Yeah. And they're in the terrain.
Yeah, these
So you
guys will
see
just
through?
toe into the train. I mean, I could see your spear
Right.
poking way out
Oh,
here.
yeah.
So
Did you want to be in the ruins?
Yeah, because that way these guys from this angle will get
Yeah.
cover. I want to
That
have.
means my Doomsday Arc, if I survive, could see them? Is that?
Yeah, no. I mean,
Okay.
I'm not trying to hide. I can't hide from you and shoot this guy.
Right.
Because if I drop back here, you're not in the building, so I can't
Right.
shoot you.
Right.
So I'm going to drop here, toe in with some of these guys to get cover, and then just blast this guy.
You have a Calidus Assassin coming down.
Yeah,
too.
she's going to get me engaged, so she's just going to drop into your corner here.
I've got a 3
shoot.
or 9 lined up for you.
Yeah, so.
Oh, wait, he can't come in within 3.
You get to free Overwatch if I shoot you, so there's
I
really
sure
no
do. Come on down.
there's really no point in shooting you then. So in that case, I probably just want to be exactly within the minimum to get engaged. So if it's 3 from the corner, that would be
You're good
19.
behind that ruin, yeah.
It would be 19 from the edge. So I have to be right
There.
here, just tuck in like right there. And
Perfect.
yeah, all I want is
Perfectly
engage. I don't want to shoot you because you'll just kill me.
Oh, I was baiting you.
No. I know what hex marks
Are you gonna
do.
make the charge?
No, I'm just gonna. No.
Yeah, I've got that defense stronghold.
You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, the charge would get engaged, but I just don't want to overwatch. So the closest I can get is right here to keep you from free overwatching me.
That's like a 10-incher.
Yeah, it's probably a 10. It's a 10-inch charge, but you know it's better than nothing, so
Yep.
I'll take it.
Alrighty. Denying
all
you
right.
those points.
Yeah, and that's that. So let's hop into shooting. So I
Alrighty.
will start with chucking a grenade because I now have that CP that I was trying to spend on +1 to wound, but I didn't end up using it because I was actually battle shocked. So I'm now going to chuck a grenade.
We got a phrasing check in chat. You
What's
said
up?
sticking the tip of your pole out of the building. Phrasing.
Yeah, I could do that. I could rotate this turret. Boom.
I mean, that's what you said when you moved them, right? It's a phrasing check.
Well, I was saying sticking.
Careful where you stick it, Joel.
That's true. That's true.
We got to keep this PG-13
I mean,
chat.
I am-
started it. I'll own that. But hey,
I mean, I'm married after all.
there are children.
I gotta be really careful where I'm
watching.
sticking, you know? Ooh.
All right, moving on.
All right, here we go. So,
What's shooting first?
grenade.
Grenade from my
You take 3 mortal wounds on the Void Dragon.
Void Dragon.
Yeah.
3 mortals?
Yeah, 3 mortals on the Void Dragon.
Do we take 3 mortals? No,
you
we
take
just take
1 mortal. Ah, that's silly. Feel no pain. It's so silly.
Let's go.
All right, and now
I'm really looking forward to an explosion with this guy.
Oh boy.
And
I'm gonna shoot
D6.
I'm gonna shoot all the pistols from the veterans just to get it out of the way.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's get it out of the
So
way.
I've got 5. So I've got Absolver Bolt Pistol from the.
Oh, hey.
From,
He hit.
he did. This is from the. Oh, I guess I could.
Oh!
Hey, he wounds! Whoa! Look at him. The Judiciary showing off. See, this is what I mean. It's the chip damage.
Yeah.
It's the little guns
It's the
that don't
pistols.
matter. Those are the ones that do just as much as like the big anti-tank gun.
That's right.
You know. All right, and then
right.
I've got 5 more little pistols there, hitting on 3s, re-rolling because I'm shooting into combat. And then I'm gonna wound on 6s. See if I can chip off a couple more wounds.
You wanna
One
kill
more
a Catan?
save.
Shoot it with pistols.
Yeah, shoot it with pistols. See?
Missed it.
Every time. It's the little
Oh!
guns. That did as much as my grenade strat. That did more than my grenade strat. That
It did. It did.
Wow. Yeah, it's
We're
two,
down to
2 pistols.
Ojo.
All right, and then I will fire some. I'll fire all the guns from the other veteran squad as well. So I'll start with the Watchmaster's Guardian Spear.
Cool
both
thing,
hit.
you have assault with those guys.
Well, they
Peppermint,
can
more
advance shoot
shots.
and charge anyways.
That's
but
true.
everybody
Oh, yeah,
else
White Squad.
benefits. So
2 hits?
yeah, 2 hits and then no wounds because you're T11. I've got 4 pulp pistols from the hammer guys. They hit on 3s or hitting on 4s because I'm shooting into combat.
Big guns never tire.
Well, re-roll, so they all hit. And then 6s. No, okay.
Okay.
So now that's all that done.
All right.
That leaves me with these.
Maybe
and
not
these.
every time, chat. Maybe not every time the pistols
So
work.
these guys are gonna chip off some wounds here. I've got 3 frag cannons firing into this Doomsday Arc, so that's 6d6 shots. 'Cause I'm in rapid fire range. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shots.
Ooh.
Not crazy. Hitting on 4s re-rolling and then 5s to wound because I'm strength 8 and you are T9. So not great so far, but that becomes a little bit better. I like that. And then can I get some 5s to wound? I get 2 and AP1, 2 damage. So I chip 2 wounds
one.
off. So it's down
Wait.
to.
What are you shooting at?
I'm shooting at the Doomsday Arc.
You got a 4-up invuln, buddy.
Yeah, but you rolled a 1.
Oh, 2 damage. Oh, gotcha.
It's 2 damage per shot.
That's right,
So
that's right.
why
I'm
you
down to
take 2
12.
wounds. All right, so yeah, he's down to 12, and then I've got some bolt pistols to do. So I've got the Absolver bolt pistol from the Judiciary. He hits. Does he wound? He does. These guys are crack shots. And
they are.
Absolver bolt pistols are AP1, 2 damage.
I forgot to rapid ingress again.
I'll go for it. You're
Okay.
good. You got to remember these things. Stay on top
know.
of it, Taylor.
I know.
I even gave you a break to contemplate.
It's true.
But it's all good. We're chilling. It's no big deal. Yep, he's dropping in right there. Dropping in within 6. He's going to go threaten my Repulsor Executioner.
Thank
Not a
you.
huge fan of that. But it is what it is. I mean, it's not really much I can do to stop that.
Right.
I mean, I guess I could have. Nah, the problem is if I put him here, not all of them will get to shoot. And I'd really
Only 2
rather
can.
kill that guy.
Technically. Only 2 can shoot.
Shoot what?
My Catan.
Well, I'm not trying to shoot this guy. I'm just saying I could have screened the scout, but
Oh, yeah,
it
could've
keeps
screened it,
me
yeah,
from
right.
shooting the Void Dragon with all of them.
Right.
And I really need to kill the Wood Dragon. So him killing this guy is all I can do about it.
Take your home objective.
It is what it is.
Probably not.
All right, and then, okay, so that's that. Did you make that save against the Absolver bolt pistol wound that I just did?
That's in the
Into
Doomsday
the
Arc?
Doomsday Arc, yeah.
I did
Hey,
not.
you take 2 more wounds because for
Bro.
some reason Absolver bolt pistols are really good.
They're absolving this round.
They're doing so good.
Down to 10 on that guy.
And here's some more bolt pistols coming in from the veterans. 6s, 1 more, 3 up. You're good, cool. So chipping away at that thing, ready to charge it. That's them. Now I'll do the Repulsor Executioner, everything into the Void Dragon. Yeah, because I just need to kill him.
Yeah.
I guess you
do
can
little
also
stuff?
shoot, well, they can also shoot that way. So yeah,
Do you
everything
have
into
a
the Void
shot
Dragon.
Yeah. I've got a gun poking out. Your
Yeah.
gun's poking out.
So big gun, we got both hit.
Yep.
The big gun, both wound.
Hey-o.
Big money, big money.
This is Void Dragon.
Yeah, this is another Void Dragon.
4 ups.
Oh boy, that's gonna hurt.
Damage.
2d, so it's 2d6 plus 8. Oh wow. So that's 6. So each one of these halves, so it's 7 on each, halving it to 4. So you take 8 total damage. That is
5 ups on
savage.
the pin.
So he takes 6
1,
wounds.
2,
So what is
3,
he at now?
4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
He's down to
at
2.
2.
Bro.
All right. So I've got the heavy onslaught Gatling cannon. I think I'm probably just going to kill him here.
We're warming up the
potentially.
deadly demise dice, guys. Warming it up.
All right. So I'm hitting on 4s, re-rolling.
Yep.
Re-rolling, pull out the 2s and 3s, and then if I can get some dev wounds here, please. Nope, no dev wounds. A single 2 saves, no AP.
A single 2 saves at no AP.
Single 2 saves, yeah, no AP.
Take
one
one.
goes through. It's always the chip damage.
He chips it.
Cool.
Down to Uno.
1, and then I've got the Icarus heavy stubber. Marked for death. Anti-fly 2+, so 2 wounds.
Dose.
Oh, all right, and then I've got
melee,
Icarus rocket pod.
No, don't do it.
1 shot. Reroll the hit. It hits. Anti-fly 2+.
Nope.
No. The regular stubber.
Hey, do you want to reroll that?
Huh?
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not going to reroll.
2 up.
No, I'm
got
going to
one
reroll
wound
the
left.
hit. No. 6s to wound with this heavy stubber.
Yeah,
no.
go home,
and
Joel.
then
Should've
I've got
rerolled.
the heavy bolter.
Yeah.
So I've
Nothing.
got rerolling to hit everything here because I'm hitting
Yeah,
on 4s.
yep.
I've got 1 hit, which sustains 2 hits. 6s to wound, no. And then I've got the defense array for 12 more shots. I know, it keeps going.
So many shots.
There's
You've
no
done 1
end to
damage
how
so
many
far?
shots.
Oh, no, you did 7.
I've done a lot more than 1 damage.
7. Sorry,
That's
it was
for
so
sure.
long ago when those first shots came through.
You sometimes forget that this is all one dude. He's shooting
All right.
a million
6s?
guns. 6s!
Hey!
Oh, there it is! You're gonna die to my defense array.
What do you think, chat? Can I do it?
Can he do it? Oh, he's gonna die to the
up,
defense
Bill, no
array!
pain. Oh,
You could CP it as well. You have
Yeah.
2 CP.
We're gonna CP
Or wait,
it.
I think you have 3.
I am
No, you
now
have 2.
at,
Yeah, because I already gave you 1 for this round.
I did 1 for rapid ingress. I'm going down to 1.
Well, didn't you have 3 at the start of this
Started
round?
at 3, 1 for rapid ingress with the Napier. 3 goes to 2.
Oh, yeah,
Now
I
I'm
see what you're
rerolling
saying. Okay, cool.
For 4 up save. Nope.
He's
5
gonna
up
die
kill,
in the
no
defense
pain.
array. Ah, no, he did it! All right, cool.
We gotta fight, man.
Yeah. Honestly, I probably don't even shoot him at this point because I think the veterans could probably do 1 wound to you.
Yeah.
So I probably just shoot everything into the Locust Destroyers, and then it gives me the option to charge back onto the, well, do I want to charge back onto the, I mean, probably.
Yeah.
Just to have redundancy on that point so you can't just
Sorry,
focus
chat,
on
did
the
we blow
one
out
squad.
your eardrums with the yelling?
Yeah, exactly.
I see Anthony over at the soundboard adjusting the
Yeah, I'm going to
knobs.
shoot the Inceptors into the Locust. I'm going to spend a CP, although actually I don't think they're within 12 of the Locust, so I don't think I
They're
can
not.
actually do the +1 to wound here.
Yeah. Maybe
no,
you
they're
should
not.
just put everything into the
So-
Void Dragon, you know?
I mean, it actually does open up these guys' ability to charge here, but then I have nothing on this point.
You should do it.
So, yeah, so that doesn't do anything for me. Now, I'll just stick to the plan here. I don't think I need the +1 to wound because I have Twin Link. So I'm going to shoot everything here.
All right.
I will overcharge because if they die, they die. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So I will overcharge, try to pop as many of these locusts as I can,
Yep.
and then probably just charge back onto the point.
Cool, cool, cool.
So, yeah, that
Leaves you
seems
at,
fine.
both of us are at 1 CP, just for clarifying.
Yep. So here comes the 18 shots from those guys. I'm gonna hit on 3s. But I don't have also moment into Locust Destroyers.
I'm thinking maybe you're going to kill those blade ones, but I kind of want to see the dice.
I feel
But
like
we're going here to here.
I feel like my inclination
All
is just to
plasma.
stick with the original plan.
Yeah.
And just because then I'm pushing you further back, I could potentially tag some things in the backfield if I get a long enough charge. Tough decision. Because not having Osa moment means I'm probably not going to kill them anyways. So I'm going to have to charge them regardless. I think. Yeah, no, I think I do. Yeah, I'm gonna focus the Locust. Yeah, I'll shoot the Locust. I'll stick with my gut. Stick with my gut's telling me. So I didn't need oaths. That was actually a really good hit roll.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wound on 3s now, re-rolling. Okay, 3s re-rolling here because of twin linked. All right, these guys are doing really well here. Also, I just realized I rolled too many dice. It's not 18 shots. This isn't the, this is the plasma ones. They're only 2 shots.
Ah, so you're rolling 12.
Yeah. These are not the bolter ones. I'm used to shooting the bolter ones in my other build. Well, I still rolled really
I'm
good
used to
though.
you shooting the bolter ones too.
Yeah, the bolter ones are 3 shots. These are only 2 shots, and now
Oh, out of
3's
the box.
re-rolling. Yeah, I'll just re-roll it into the box. And then 3's re-rolling here. So it's pretty close to the same result here. So we're looking at 7 wounds, AP 3. So you want to roll this 6 at a time on the regular locust until you get to the Lord. They only get 6 ups because you're not getting any cover.
6 at a time, so 6.
So they're all dead, and then the Locust Lord need to make 1 save. He makes
Hey.
it. Cool. But importantly, I killed them all, so they can't use their Res Orb. So they're all gone.
That
Gonzo.
was sneaky cheeky.
Yeah, they're good. The 3 damage plasma into 3 wound models is savage. So that I should be able to pretty easily kill that Locust Lord with the Watchmaster squad.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes though.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, you'll probably get it.
Hopefully. All right, and then
You have Inceptors over on the flayed ones.
yeah, I do. So
We
let's
are
go ahead and
stealth.
do that. So one of them is on the other side of the building, so it can't actually contribute to shooting, so it will shoot here. And before I move on, I need to do hazardous.
Oh yeah.
See how many of my guys explode. Probably 2, because there's always 2 that explode. Oh my
Wow,
gosh!
looking
First time
healthy.
I've ever had Plasma Scepters not kill all of their own guys.
They're feeling pretty good. You're gonna
cool.
overcharge here as well,
Yeah,
right?
so 10 shots into the dudes behind the building. I'm not going to overcharge.
Oh, bummer. It's
I'm
more
going to
fun
risk
that
it
way.
again. I don't think I need to.
Okay.
I say that as I proceed to roll the worst roll ever.
Bro.
But it's still enough to kill you, potentially. So 2's rerolling.
Those were 4s from the stealth on the
Yeah,
on the
2
flayed
wounds.
ones.
I need you to fail both. You,
Oh,
wait. So
It's
it
4 up.
Yeah, so you're,
Yeah.
but it's AP2, so yeah, it's enough
Yeah.
to kill you. Okay, cool. For a second, I thought you made it. I was like, no way. There's no way. All right.
I was kind of hoping I was gonna save one there.
No, not today.
That would have been pretty epic.
That would have been pretty cool.
Not today though.
All right, so then that's all my shooting done. Charge
Yep.
phase.
Charge away.
I'm going to start with the charge into the Locust Lord. Make it
4
on
gets you
4.
in. Yep.
That'll get it.
Get out of your way.
All right, so I'm gonna move this. You know what? Actually, I'll move the very back guy up to here.
Yep.
Which blocks this guy ability to base, so he can go to here.
Yep.
The next back guy goes to here, which blocks the Watchmaster's ability to base, so he goes. If I put this guy here, the Watchmaster can now go. Well, I want the Watchmaster in combat actually, so go here, and then that allows this guy to move. I don't think I need all of these guys here, so I think I want to leave one guy way back here. Something like that. And then, so a cheeky thing you have to do in this edition to really like maximize your charge of movement is you move the back models first to block the ability of the front models to make base contacts. Then that allows other models to move more freely, because otherwise you have to move to base contact. So, got to charge into the Doomsday Arc. So 7 inches. I'm not going to be that methodical into the Doomsday Arc. I'm just going to wrap it completely in guys, just like this, because it
We
should
have to
die.
go to hull or base, right?
Yeah, it's,
And that model's so tall. I mean, it's your model, so it's on you.
yeah.
Kidding.
I mean, I would
You're good.
basically, if you're
Everybody has
under
to
a
touch
model,
though,
you
right?
count as being within base contact of it, so.
Everybody has to touch 7? You have the movement for everybody to touch?
Yeah, probably. So, you're right. So I'll make a space here for the Judiciary to touch here.
Cool.
So
That's a
then-
rule when you charge.
Yep.
If you have the movement, you have to go base to
I'll try to make that 10 into the hex mark.
base. Yep.
That'd be kind of cool.
Oh.
No, not today. It's not worth the CP.
All right.
And that's all the charges. So I will start with, I mean, you only have 1 CP, so it's not like you get interrupt anyways. So I'll start in the Doomsday Arc and just kill it. So here comes the Heavy
He's gonna
Thunderhammers.
Kill it. Oh, 4 pinball.
I think I have a good chance.
Roll cold, Joel. Roll cold.
Hitting on 4s, re-rolling. Okay.
Hammer
And then
time.
strength 10, so 3s to wound against you. And then dev wounds on 6s.
Yeah.
I got, my wounds are so bad this game, so I probably won't kill you, actually.
4 binvolds, folks.
Yeah.
We only take 3 total damage.
Cool. So you're down
you
to,
got
so you're at
special
10,
damage.
so you're down to 7.
Thank you, kind sir.
Interesting. All right, so
Hey,
the Judiciar.
Joel's trash talking.
I am trash talking.
And then he rolls cold.
I'm biting.
Hey, now
my
you
teeth.
know how the rest of us feel.
I'm biting my tongue. All right, so 5s to wound now with the Judiciar's Greatsword.
What's up, Texas Wargamer?
2 wounds with the Greatsword
Yep.
into you on your invuln. 2 damage each. So you take 2 more, so you're down to 5.
Thank you for moving those wounds for me.
Oh, yeah. Down to 5, and then we've got the Xenophase Blade. All hit.
Oh, that was a good roll.
Can I get, it's the wound roll that's the hard part for me.
Yeah.
1 wound.
Uno.
Oh,
Nope, not today.
not today. And then the regular blade,
Yeah.
we got rerolls. So 2
Ooh,
hits,
2 up, normal? 3
1
up?
wound.
Yep.
Because you're T9. I'm strength 5.
Ooh.
There was only 1. There was
only
only
one?
one. Yeah,
Oh,
so roll
let's try
1 more
that
die. Yeah. So you
Yep,
still take it
we'll
though.
keep the 1.
So you're down to 4. And then the guys with frag cannons, I've got 3 of them, so that's 9 attacks.
They're just fist punching this
Yeah.
vehicle
They're just
right
punching
over their
it.
head.
They're just
I
punching.
have
it.
images of Shamu in my head. I don't know why.
Okay. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but
I mean, these guys are
2
just
wounds.
like flying over them, and they're just like,
If I had just gotten one more hammer through, 2 more wounds.
2 more.
Yeah.
We
All right,
take
you
1
tip
more.
a wound off. Cool. So you're down to 3. Yeah. If I had gotten
Oh,
a
you
single
did.
hammer,
One more hammer would've got
one
me.
more hammer
Yeah.
on that terrible wound roll. Just,
Also, who would have thought that I would have taken a damage from a fist punch to the bottom of a vehicle hull?
who knows, man?
All right, what's next?
All right.
Power armor, okay?
It is power, man. These Space Marines, man. Those protein shakes are working.
Okay. So now we'll go over to that Locust Lord.
Yep. I'll pile in
So
for you.
I've got 3 hammers into him. Oh, actually, I'll see if I'll see if no, I don't want to do that. I had that guy there very purposefully
Oh,
because
sorry.
I want to pile onto the point with him when
you-
after I kill you.
Oh, gotcha.
yeah,
So you
'cause I-
have 4 that can fight.
Correct. Yeah,
Great.
or at the very least, I want to pile towards the Void Dragon. Yeah, I don't want him to fight. I only want the 3. I think that should be enough to kill you. I could bite my tongue again, but we'll see.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with the Watchmaster. I'm going to hit on 2s. I'm going to re-roll my hits because he's part of a veteran squad, so they all hit. He's strength 9 with Lance, so he's going to wound you on 2s. He wounds you 6 times.
Who's this Lance guy everyone's
He's really
talking
good.
about?
The Watchmaster's really good in melee.
Ooh.
So 2 go through. It's D3 per, so I could still kill you. I do kill you. He takes your head.
Ooh.
It's fitting, considering he's the master of the watch.
Now
So-
you do your cool little consolidation move back to the point.
Also, you haven't CP rerolled anything yet, right?
Not
you?
this phase, no.
Yes.
But have you in the game?
Phase, yeah.
I have CP re-rolled my Catan.
Gotcha.
2 of them.
Okay, so
another
just
failed save. But
yeah,
that was
'cause I'm just-
or my fight phase. This is a new phase.
yeah, because I always forget that this detachment has no battle tactics in it. So
Yeah.
that means that so Calidus would have vected your CP reroll.
Oh, yeah,
Because it's
I'll give it
literally
to
the
you.
only strat I can vect.
Yeah.
It's the only vectable strat in your entire army. And then after you use it again, the Watchmaster will vect it again. So your CP reroll will never happen.
Well,
Yeah, that's one of the
always
cool
save
things
up.
about Hypercrypt, though, is that
is that a
no battle
consolidation
tactics.
you wanted?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I set that up to. Well, the thing is, I can't actually make it onto the point because I have to make base contact with the Void
Oh, yeah,
Dragon.
closer.
So the
That's
best
right.
I can do is right there, but I do want to move towards the objective. Was the idea.
Gotcha.
So moving into there, and then because that way, at the very least, if the Void Dragon somehow survives, I'm now in contact and you can't shoot me.
We're warming up. We're getting ready for deadly demise.
All right. So I will now move on to the hammers. Do I want to spend a CP for +1 to wound to make sure you die?
Yeah, you do.
I mean, I think
Yeah.
a single dev wound probably just gets
No,
the
you're
job
not going
done.
to get that, though. That's on a 6.
I mean,
probably
you might
spend
be
CP
right,
here.
but I think I'm not. I think I'm going to hold on to my command point.
Okay, fine.
I don't think I need to spend it.
I think you
So I'm going to do my 12 hammer attacks.
All right.
4s to hit you, re-rolling. And the reason why I'm fighting before the Void Dragon is because the Judiciar gets me fight first. So I just always get to fight before all your stuff. And then I'm going to, if I get a couple of dev wounds here, that'll get the job done, but I can't. You just take 8 damage just straight up, no
here's
saves allowed.
5 of
You're
feel
dead.
no pain. You got it.
Cool. Does he explode and make me very sad
Oh.
and
this
hurt
would
all my
make-
guys?
This would make chat happy.
That would be pretty hype.
All right, chat. You ready?
Warm it up. Warm it up.
Ready? Here we go.
Not quite.
I needed to
All
warm it
right.
up a little bit more.
Void Dragon down. Big
That
money.
is Catan number 2, good sir, and your of the moment.
Thank you, sir. Okay, that is all of my stuff. You can fight back with your 3 attacks from the armored hull on the Doomsday Arc. It is degraded, so it's going to hit on 5, so 1 hit. 1 wound, 1 save. All right, that is it. So I'm going to score Overwhelming Force for max because I killed both units on the objectives. I'm going to get Engage for max because I'm in all the quarters. And that's that. So another big...
That's 5 each on those?
5
Yeah,
each
5
of
each.
those,
So I'm
yep.
up to 60 points. It's nice that we have nice round numbers in this game.
It's true.
You know, 60 to 30.
Ready for
So,
bottom of round 3?
Yeah, going into your turn,
do it. Battle
you do
shock
get
test.
5, and you
Whoa,
also complete
battle shock
Defend
first,
Stronghold.
bro.
Gotcha.
Doing this in order. We're good on the Doomsday Arc.
Cool.
And that's the only battle shock test. Let's score. I've got a 5er.
For Defend, yeah, it's Defend. Yeah, it's 3 for Defend.
Yeah.
And then 5 in Primary. That is correct. So you pass Battle Shock here, cool. So what do you got next?
We have Investigate Signals
Uh-huh.
and Bring It Down.
Great.
We're going to pitch Investigate Signals for 1 CP, going down to 1,
Yeah.
and draw Tempting Target. Tempt me, sir. Tempt me. I'm down to 1
So
CP.
Investigate Signal, Tempting Target, bring it down, and then you scrapped a Tempting Target. Or no,
No,
you scrapped Investigate
Investigate
Signal, sorry.
Was there, do you have anything in reserve still?
No. Oh, yeah, end of the turn. I do want to pick up stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anthony.
So yeah, you can
1,
pick
2,
up,
3. I could do 4, but I don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to pick up the Void Dragon. And
Yeah,
the Hex
bigger.
Mark would lose you points if you picked him up.
Yep.
Okay.
5 for primaries. Thank you. Why am I
yep.
forgetting that, man? It's almost like 10 o'clock at night right now, or 1, or
Right.
midnight, depending on
right.
where you're watching from.
All right, so so my Tempting Target for you will be probably just the one with all the dudes on it.
Oh, let's go.
Makes the most sense.
Hey, Joel.
Yeah.
The attacks you just did, the 12 hammers, did they have any bonuses or anything going on? Were they like people hit or anything?
No, they were
Deathwatch
just
hammers.
they were re-rolling hits because I was attacking a Xenos,
Mm-hmm.
and well, I also had Oath of the Moment. So, and then they have devastating wounds built in, and all they gain from the Judiciar is fight first. Yeah, so they don't have anything special. I could have given them +1 to wound, but I opted not to do that because I felt like I would have killed him anyway, and I did. So, yeah.
We did some reanimation protocols. The Doomsday healed 3.
Cool. He's back up to
I just moved
back
him
up
already.
to 6th. Ouch.
That's completed. We're going to move to the movement phase because we have no other reanimations. So we're going to move this guy to a point where we could see. So just bloop.
Cool.
You have any redeploys?
No redeploys, nothing like that. Well, I have the I have the Calidus, but that's it.
Right.
It's just the Calidus.
Who will hopefully die.
Hopefully.
We're going to fly this way a little bit. Let's go from the back of the base. That's a little bit of a bump. So there's 5 plus 1.
So it's a pretty easy charge. It's probably like a 6-inch charge or something.
Survey
Or no, it's even less. It's
says
like a 3-inch charge.
I'm just inside 5, so 4.
Cool. Sounds good.
Cool.
I think you're gonna get them.
I hope so. You have nothing embarked in there, right?
Nope, nothing embarked. Just
Great.
an empty repulsor.
He can't move. That moved. We have nothing else on the board. I have no more deep strike to hold that center objective, which would be great because I still have area denial and teleport homers in the mix. We need to kill big, bad, mean guy over here. We have strategic reserves. Uh-oh, I kicked the camera.
I mean, I think the Nightbringer is probably just gonna kill it.
Yeah.
I
Put
don't
some
think.
backup over here, though, right?
I mean, sure. You could do that. I just feel like it might be overkill.
Is this a legal move if they're strategic reserves?
Yeah, totally. Because it's turn 3 now, so you can come in my deployment zone now.
Cool.
You won't. It's-
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like this is overkill. That's just my opinion.
Overkill is the name of the game because they're one shot each, and we have a Nightbringer. He just whiffs. I have a thing with him.
Maybe. I mean, like,
I do it to myself, honestly.
yeah, it's true. I mean, he only has 6 attacks. You could roll a bunch of ones, but
We need to tempt that target. Melee boys. White squad can advance and charge and shoot. and
Yeah,
fall
they
back.
can.
They can do everything. They do
They
whatever
can
they
fall
want.
back, advance, shoot, and charge. They're just like CSM Chosen.
And you're not on that point, right?
I am not on that objective, no, because I had to pile into the Void Dragon. I guess now that I think about it, I guess I could have done, I totally forgot because they fight at the same time, because of fight first, I could have fought with the other unit first and then piled onto the point, but that's okay. I didn't think to do that at the time. Because I always forget that fight first is in the same tier as having charged. Within like the resolving combats, it's all the same.
Right.
Yeah, those dastardly flight stands, always falling over. You get some stronger magnets. There you go. Cool.
Have eyes on white.
I love how you just picked him up and you just stick him right back where he was.
I know, it's a thing.
And then you still haven't used your 3-inch deep strike yet either.
Correct. We'll use that now.
Cool. So down to
Question
0
is
CP.
where? I think we go to the center objective, and we're not safe though.
Yeah, if you don't have to 3-inch deep strike to get there, so
There's
you can
not
hold on
deep
to your
strike,
CP
though.
then.
So I need the deep strike.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, in order to go there, you do have to 3-inch deep strike. That is correct. Cool, so they're dropping in right there. Love it.
Want line of sight down to blue squad and maybe white squad.
Awesome.
And I want to hide from plasma boys.
Well, don't know how realistic that is.
Yeah, they've got the movement.
They can move up to 16 inches, so
Okay.
they're going to get you if they want to get you.
Down to 0 CP.
Sounds
See,
good.
that's what it's like, Joel, to go down to 0 CP.
Yeah.
Freeing.
Couldn't
End
be
of the
me.
movement phase. That's that.
Yep.
Shooting phase.
Let's do it.
We'll start with this guy.
Oh, boy.
He's going to put his Gauss array into the white squad. And we'll put our
Doomsday Cannon.
Doomsday Cannon into blue squad.
Cool.
They're overblast. White's also overblast.
Correct. You'll get blast on both.
Plasma. Yeah, these guys are scary. We'll go there.
Sure.
Big scary ones are bright.
You got it.
Blue. So we're going big scary into here. And flare array into white.
Absolutely.
And there'll be 20 shots with those guys.
Oh, yeah.
D6 plus 1 blast.
Oh, dude. This particular Doomsday arc is just on fire. Only
it is.
6s on the number of shots from this man. Look at him go.
I'm rolling hot now. See, Joel, you just need to play me.
Yeah.
All the other guys were just rolling cold.
Exactly.
Hitting on 3s. You want to pull up my lethals for me?
Oh, yeah, totally.
That was really helpful last time.
And yeah,
Party.
there you go. All right, and then 2s on the big gun and 4s on the little guns. Oh, 6 wounds. I don't have any shields left, so it's just gonna kill all but the Judiciary. Wait, hold up. No, the Judiciary is also dead because I think he only has 4 wounds and there's only 5 guys left in the squad. It's That's savage. Yeah, you kill them all exactly to the
Heyo.
man. Wham!
If only there was a way I
Just
can get
hey,
this.
Doomsday arcs are good if you
Yeah.
only roll 6s on the number of shots, guys.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Yep.
Just roll 6s. It's easy.
Yeah, just roll 6s, man.
It's so easy.
You
All
have
right.
no one on that point, which is exactly what I needed.
Yeah, that was good. That was that's a big deal. So 3s. So you could knock me to a 5 potentially if you kill this repulsor, which is a big deal. And I think you have the tools to do it. So that's a big swing. So I failed 2 saves. So you kill
Killed a dude.
one guy in the other squad as well. Ouchie. You're doing some good damage here. I think being on close to this point doesn't matter. So I think I actually pull so that I'm closer to the locust because I think I want to charge him.
That was your guy in cover. Did you want to keep the guy in cover?
I don't care. You're going to kill him anyway. I only get 6s against your big gun, so.
Those heavies into white squad.
Just hit all your shots, guys. It's
One
easy.
lethal. Yeah, just do that.
Just and then
2s.
2s. All right.
3
Nice.
and AP4.
Yeah, so it's just the
Flat
Watchmaster alone. He's by himself.
Is he a character?
It's must be nice having AP4 on all your guns.
Yeah,
It's pretty good for killing Marines.
Oh, yeah. So glad I pointed them there.
That's solid. All right.
We have another arc. We're going to do our blast weapon into the plasma scepters in the back there. You got
Yeah,
a nice
makes
little
sense.
buddy hanging out for me to shoot.
Oh yeah.
We'll do the array into combat.
Sure.
We're over our bracket, but we're big guns never tire.
Cool.
Blast weapon.
Yeah, so you're -1 to hit anyway.
Just 4.
Yeah, 4 shots. A lot less than 8.
It's true. It's true.
Oh, man. All right, so it's all hitting on 4s. So you still got 2 hits with the big gun, though. That's scary. Scary stuff.
We got some lethals
Yeah.
here.
I'll pull out the misses.
Thank you.
Okay. And then 5s, I'm toughness. Oh, no. The little guns are into the...
Did I accidentally rotate that, or was that a 6?
We'll just say it's a 6. It's fine. And then wounding on 4s with those. And 2s with the other gun. So you're potentially going to kill 2 Inceptors here.
Those are devastating wounds because I didn't move.
Oh, that's true. So you just
These are
killed
flat
2.
4, yeah.
That's savage. Dude, you're popping off.
That
You are popping off.
Okay.
So that is a lot of wounds with the little guns as well. So 3s to save. You end up killing, there's a wounded guy, so you kill 2 and wound another. Or maybe there isn't a wounded guy. Maybe I was thinking of a different squad. That's okay. So you kill 2, just straight up.
Okay.
I'll just kill this frag cannon and this frag cannon.
We're going to put Hexmark, Destroyer, and 2
Tornado
Calidus.
Chase.
We're hitting on 2s, missed 1.
Okay.
Strength 6 to your T5.
I am T4.
T4.
So 2 wounds on my Calidus.
2.
You
Sneak
do 2
in, 1
wounds.
damage each. Yep.
So she's half dead.
Okay.
And then I need to pull 2 Inceptors because you killed 2 Inceptors with the Doomsday
We've
Cannon.
got 3 heavy destroyers.
Oh yeah,
They're going to put them.
I'm taking a lot of damage
Let's
this turn.
try.
This is savage.
Yeah,
Dude,
we're
that
gonna put 'em all
Doomsday
there.
Arc roll at a 6 was brutal. I didn't think he would wipe the whole squad. That's wild.
There's a question.
Missed that one.
Yeah.
Once
Lethal.
this is about ready,
Go for it. We're just rolling.
you want to read it?
We're rolling 1 vehicle. Oh, here you go. Oops. Don't reload.
Just do the top one.
Can we take a second?
Or second to top.
Raid Channel Legends.
No, the one right before that.
I'm not 100% sold on repulsor tech. What makes it better than, like, say, a Predator or trade up like a Land Raider? So Land Raiders are cool. I feel like they're very terrain dependent because they're very big. So they have a hard time getting through certain terrain types. And there's also the fact that, I definitely don't like Predators. I think outside of Ironstorm, Predators are just generally not good because there's just not enough stacking buffs to make them worth taking. But yeah, I mean, the Repulsor, it's a transport. Like, that's the idea. This whole detachment is based around transport. So if you can, like, I mean, obviously I'm not positioned this game to really, like, utilize it because all my stuff's just dying, but out in the open. But in theory, like, if I had it positioned near a unit, I could hop into it to defend that, like, at the end of the fight phase and stage with it. And there's a lot. I just like the ability to hop inside of it, and it's cheaper than a Land Raider, so it allows me to squeeze in that 3rd Rhino. So that's all. I mean, I think you definitely could just replace it with a Redeemer. Like, I think Land Raider Redeemers are really, really good. But I think I think the biggest thing is, like, a Land Raider into a lot of GW train sets doesn't actually fit between this gap here. This isn't exactly to the GW specs, but it's just easier to squeeze this thing because it doesn't have sponsons. It's a less wide chassis. It navigates through this kind of terrain a lot easier. So I just like it for that purpose. And the big anti-tank gun is really nice.
A ton of shots.
It's so many shots.
What's the under or over that thing gets the points increase in the data slate?
I don't think GW cares about repulsor executioners.
There's
I
a
don't
lot
see
of them
it.
out on the board.
Are there?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
All right. So
All right,
those
so what's
are
happening here?
heavy weapons. Those are AP4 into the repulsor. I rolled D3 with the Nightbringer. Missed 1, hit 1, missed the wound.
Oh, gotcha.
So nothing from the
Okay.
Nightbringer.
Sure. Oh, wait, I don't get a save. Well, actually, wait a
D4?
minute. Am I at all obscured?
No.
No. Yeah, so I don't get a save. Why am I rolling dice? You
12 total?
You just do 12 damage to me, yeah.
So I did not kill you.
You
Glad
just
I.
So I
Put
have
those
4
guys back
wounds
there.
left. Yeah.
We're gonna do. I think that's all my shooting, right? Shot. How everybody? Okay. Charges. Nightbringer into repulsor.
Yeah, let's do it.
A 5 gets me in, right?
Uh-huh.
I was just within 5.
Sure.
So we will go as far as we can go.
Nice.
Do we have any other charges today? Not today, sir.
Awesome.
6 shots. or attacks. Did you want to do anything before I swing with the Nightbringer?
Nah.
Cool, they all hit.
There's nothing, I've accepted that this thing's gonna die. There's
Yeah.
nothing I can do about it. But
Unless
I
I
still
roll
have plenty of
poorly.
stuff to respond next turn.
I did the blow. I have 1/6 is a devastating wound. D6 plus
Oh, it's already dead. It's minimum. Oh, actually, I guess it's
2 saves, sir. You're down to 1.
because you rolled a 1. I realized it was at 4 and it's minimum 3 because the
Yeah.
shooting is D6 plus 3.
Right.
So are
Those are your saves.
I don't get saves. AP4.
Oh yeah.
It's
So I
cute
gotcha.
that you think I get a save.
I forget sometimes.
All right, so I'm super dead. Do I
Deadly
explode?
demise. Roll a d20.
It
for
actually
that
doesn't
one.
matter because you're just going to heal it, but, you know. There you go. So repulsor down.
And then we will consolidate.
Okay. I've lost a lot
Ladies
this
and
turn,
gentlemen,
but I'm going to kill
boom.
this thing in melee
That
real
is
quick.
bring it down right there.
It is. And you're going to get a big old lot of points from that because it's 16 wounds, so you get 5 points.
Hey-o.
It's good. And you're not getting tempting target, though, so direct. And I will now swing with my hammers into your Doomsday Arc. It should just die
Wait, that was
here.
5 for the... Because I'm
Because
tactical.
it's tactical and it's 16 wounds, so you get a lot of points
Solid.
for it.
Can't get the +1.
Can I get a single? If I get 2 dev wounds here, you're just dead. So
Don't do it.
I got
You
2
did.
dev wounds. You're dead. Cool.
Deadly demise.
That'd be neat. Nope, not today. Nobody's exploding
You got
today.
bring it down.
And then, am I close enough to consolidate onto this point? I don't
think you
think
are.
so, but I
Oh,
am
just
not.
out.
Just out. That's okay. Not the worst. Okay, so they mission accomplished there, and yeah. So I still have I've lost a lot this turn, but honestly, neither of us have a ton left on the table anyways.
Yeah.
So, and I still have plenty left to respond to what you have remaining.
Yep.
So I'm not super worried. I think I just have to live with these just being here. I think I have to make a play for that Doomsday Arc, these guys in the middle, and that Hex Mark. And if I can kill all those, you're just left with a Satan and a single unit of Locust, which I can live with.
We're going to pitch tempting target for the extra CP.
Sounds good.
Right, round 4.
And then at the end of your turn, do I want to pick up the Calidus?
Yes.
What's the charge looking? Well, you could Overwatch me if I
Well,
charge you.
Have you
So,
drawn Investigate Signals yet?
I think I will pick her up regardless
And
because
you
I don't want to
also
charge
have the
secondary.
Teleport Homers.
Yeah, I definitely want her for secondaries. There's a lot of potential secondaries that could be good for her, so I'm going to pick her up. Yeah, so I have it at 43 to 60 at the end of the
Yes, sir.
turn.
Is that what you got, Anthony? All right.
So-
Round 4. Hey, chat, who's awake? Who's still with us? Just checking in. How's everybody doing? Every repulsor variant does have a transport capacity. They're just vary.
Oh, was he asking about like specifically like the regular repulsor over the executioner?
Now he's clarifying. He's asking if each variant has a transport capacity.
Well, yeah. So the repulsor, not executioner, has a bigger transport capacity, and it has that neat ability where if you charge someone within range, you can hop into it. But the shooting on that thing is just way worse. Like the shooting on a repulsor as opposed to an executioner is way less impressive. Because the main gun is just like a wannabe las cannon, whereas the main gun on a repulsor executioner, I think you pay like 30 extra points over the repulsor, but you get the strength 16 d6 plus 4 gun, which is just way better. And you only have a capacity of 6, but as long as you're running dudes like this that are all like non-Gravis models that only take up 1 space, you can still fit quite a few in there.
Yeah.
So the repulsor executioner is just leagues better than the repulsor. I don't ever see a world where you would take one over a repulsor executioner.
Right.
Yeah. So
All right, battle shock test. We're both at 1 CP.
yeah, I don't
Your
think I need
leader
to.
has a test, right?
He's not attached anymore, so he doesn't actually count as
right.
below half strength. So he's
correct.
fine. So no, I don't have to take any.
He's, I guess, battle, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a world where the bodyguard unit survives, the leader dies. And the leader still counts as the original starting health.
Yeah, but
So it works when the leader dies. it
Yeah,
still
if you
counts towards
precision
the
him out,
bodyguard
but-
total.
yeah, since the
not
bodyguard
this way.
unit's dead, now that he counts as a separate unit.
Sweet.
Um,
Sorry, go ahead and do your thing. No
Nice.
battle shock there. I gave you 5 points for controlling 1.
yeah, sounds good.
Cool.
Sounds good. So I'm up to 65, and then my secondaries for this turn are deploy homers and capture enemy outpost. So capture enemy outpost, not realistic. I mean, actually, I wonder if is it possible for these Inceptors to charge that hex mark because they moved 10. Because if I could charge onto that point, I could potentially capture enemy outpost. But that's a bit of a long shot. 10-inch move. No, I can't do that. So capture enemy outposts off the table. I probably just scrap it because it's not realistic, and I have 2 CP, so I can work with that.
I do it 1.
But then I gain 1 for the turn, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I missed that step.
Cool.
And you should get 2 as well.
Gotcha. And then, so yeah, I'm going to scrap capture enemy outpost because I don't see myself doing that. And instead, I'm going to draw defend stronghold, which is equally as bad because this is a Nightbringer sitting on my point. So I'm just going to scrap it and gain that CP right back then. Okay. So it seems like I've done all the easy secondaries, and now I'm getting the ones that I can't really do. So I've got capture enemy outpost, defend, and deploy, and then I scrapped capture enemy. Okay, so deploy homers is very doable. It just depends on whether or not I can drop in with the Calidus within range of this center here. Yes, so it looks like there's a gap right there where I can just touch on to the within 6 with the Calidus. Right. Cool.
You don't want to do a teleport homer in my deployment zone for 5 points instead of 3 points?
Yeah, that's true. That's probably a better play. So
you have lots of space right here, good sir.
Yeah, so in that case, I'm just gonna
outside of 12.
I'm just gonna drop right here then.
Okay. And then
getting a little ahead of myself, but that comes later. Cool. So yeah, and then I want to clear the middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk these guys up 6 towards these locust destroyers, get ready to charge potentially, and also touch onto this point.
I think you're just outside of 7.
Cool, sounds good. So it's a 7-inch charge, so I feel like I might not even shoot them and just charge them. Yeah. And then do I want, I can't really get to the hex mark unless I get like a really crazy advance. I could get.
Want me to roll for you?
No, even then I can't even get. I can't even get there. So, and then I'm gonna. Who do I oath this turn? I think I'm gonna oath the Doomsday Arc. I need that thing to die.
Yep. You want me to roll in advance for you for those guys, or they stand?
Nah, they're just gonna. Yeah, because there's not a lot of great targets here. So where is 18 from this Doomsday Arc? I can line them up to. No, there's not a lot of great targets for them this turn. I feel like this might just be a staging turn for them because I actually would rather charge these guys and get onto the middle point than shoot them. Yeah. I feel like that matters more. So yeah, I think I just want to stage behind this building here for later on to make potential plays there. So they're just going to hang out on that point and just chill. These guys will move up onto this objective over here and shoot.
18-inch dice.
Cool. That's okay. I'm going to just move up onto the objective here and just line up on the point. I just want them all on there. Want them all on there. This man.
We're gonna Overwatch that guy.
This guy right here?
No, these guys.
These guys right here? Sure.
Not
go
within
for it.
12. So 10 and D6 plus 1 blast.
Sounds good.
D6 plus 1 blast is.
Oh, it's good. So 7 shots. That is good, but you're hitting on 6s. Hitting on 6s. Let's see what you get.
5 and 5. Hoo-yah! Senor, there's at least 1 here. That's a lethal hit. Good time.
And no big gun hits?
No big gun hits.
Gotcha. Well, that's good for me.
Yeah.
So basically, no damage. Hey, you tried though.
Yeah, I'm dead.
So you're down to 1. Okay, and then now Mr. Lanceman probably hedges his bets between both of these. He'll charge this thing if they survive. So he'll just walk 6 inches straight forward to be between both.
Cool.
So he'll have a 7-inch charge into this guy and then a 5-inch charge into the locust. So I have my options.
Yep.
I have my options there. And then the Calidus drops right there, and she's going to deploy homers in your backfield. And actually, where does your deployment zone extend up to? So it extends all the way up to here. So I'm just going to sit as far back as I can because I don't have to be wholly within for deploy.
You just got to toe in.
Yeah, so I'm just going to sit way back here behind this building so it's as hard for that hex mark to shoot me as possible.
Pro tip, teleport homers, you just got to toe in.
Yep, just got to toe in. So that's that, and then let's get into shooting.
Texas Wargamer was wondering if we stream combat patrol games.
Not typically. We're focused. Our niche here on XPZ is that we're focusing on a more competitive side of 40K. Not to say that things like Kill Team can't be competitive, but combat patrols are not really a thing you see at tournaments. We're really focused on trying to give people tools for tournament play, showing what the competitive scene. Exploring different competitive builds.
Oh.
Deathwatch is a really Deathwatch and Necrons are, if you're looking at stat check statistics, are a really popular faction right now. They have high win rates. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of different builds that are very effective with them, as we're showcasing here. We're just trying to stay within that niche.
But to answer your question, our local game store, Onboard Gaming, does do combat patrol tournaments. Mm-hmm. We don't stream them. I actually facilitate those combat patrol tournaments, and they're a lot of fun. They're not fair at all, because the GW designed those combat patrols before like balanced data slates and I think all the rules were fleshed out. We had some of those combat patrols from before 10th dropped. So they're not fair, but they sure are fun. And we run them narratively too. So like meteors come in, people can shoot other tables. We have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, good stuff. Cool. Well, for now, I'm going to shoot your Doomsday Arc. I'm going to spend.
Please don't.
So I'm not within range for.
Not within 12.
Oh, you know what? I totally could have advanced them and got it within 12.
Do you want to advance?
Yeah. Because there's no penalty to that. Because I keep forgetting.
I do double my array shots. If you don't mind if I do extra 10.
You're
if you come
totally fine. I just got
Sweet.
I lost the plot a little bit there. So I'm gonna nudge these guys forward. I'll have one that's not within 12. Yep. But the rest will be within 12 because
One more save. Not going to kill anybody. Dang it.
Kind of lost the plot a little bit there and keep forgetting that I have to get within 12.
I did a wound.
You did do a wound.
Let's put it on this guy. Kidding.
No, I'm going to put it on this guy. All right.
So wait, are these Star Wars Legion markers? Or
they are.
Marvel Crisis Protocol?
No, they're Star Wars Legion, yeah.
Nice.
I have a ton of them.
Texas John noticed.
Nice. Yeah, Star Wars Legion is a fun game. It's a good game.
It is fun, and it's Star Wars.
That's true. Star Wars is fun.
You're shooting.
Yeah, let's do it. So I'm going to spend a CP per +1 to wound on the guys who are within 12.
Cool.
I will start with those. So 10 shots from them. Hitting on 3s, you're rolling because you're the Oath's target.
You're at 3 CP now?
I'm at 0 CP now.
0 CP. Where have I been?
I have no idea. Rerolling. Man, my rerolls have been not super effective. So I'm strength 9 because I'm within 12 inches. And then I get +1 to wound, so I'm wounding on 3s rerolling.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, come on. My dice rolling at the beginning of this game was a lot better than my dice rolling now. So 5 wounds. So I probably won't kill you, and I am overcharging for 3 damage. Whoa, that's big. So you take 12 wounds.
Bro.
Wow, that's big money. So you're down to what, 2?
2.
Yeah, 2 wounds left. So now I've got one more guy who is not in 12-inch range.
Don't do it.
So he's going to hit on 3s rerolling.
Okay.
They all hit, and then he's strength 8 with +1, so he's wounding on 4s instead of 3s. Rerolling. Oh, that was a wound, so 1 wound. I got him.
We're going to spend 1 CP to reroll that.
All right.
Keep him alive.
All right,
he
so he's
lives
2 wounds
to
left.
shoot another day.
Cool. So I'll probably have to charge him with the Watchmaster.
Anthony, I'm down to 1 CP on that.
And then I've got some hazardous. Surely I won't make them all again. Yeah, I failed 2 this time. That's usually what happens with my Inceptors. So I'm going to kill these 2 guys on the edges.
It would be really cool if these guys had reanimation protocols.
Imagine if
joke.
everyone had reanimation. Then it's like what Syndrome said in Incredibles. If everyone's super. Anyways.
It's true.
So that's that. So I'm going to actually see if the Watchmaster can take the glory. He has a 2 damage bolt gun with his Vigil Spear.
Yeah.
So 2 shots, both hit. Can I get a 6 to wound? Oh, I did not. All right, he tried. And then I don't think anything else can shoot that Doomsday Arc, so I will have to charge it.
Okay.
So let's go into the charge phase. I now have 0 CP to reroll. I was really hoping to just kill it in shooting. But you know what? Here we go. I'm just going to roll a 7. I got to believe.
Okay.
Believe in the heart of the cards.
Oh.
All right, not today. I rolled Snake Eyes. All right, but I could still make it into the middle with the Locust Destroyers. Come on, yeah! I make that 7.
Hey,
okay, so that definitely is a big deal. Because now I can kill all of these.
3 guys in?
I should be able to get all the hammers in pretty.
Wait, you were just inside of 8 for the distance, right? 7-inch
Correct.
charge?
So I would not be I would not be able
Yeah.
to base with anybody.
So you have one guy that is on the other side of that wall.
Correct. And then the rest will just have to pile over the wall.
Okay. Are you doing your pile in now? Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm doing my charge right now.
Oh, who's this guy?
Huh? He's the one hammer that was
Oh, I see. You went
able to
over that
move
way.
through the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's hanging out right here.
Correct. So I did. Yeah. So that Doomsday will unfortunately still be alive. Ah. He's probably got to kill all my Inceptors now, which is not fun. But I tried to kill him. I got real close. But at least I'll kill all your Locust Destroyers. So now let's fight there. So pile in.
Texas Wargamer, you do have to make it to base contact if you have the movement. Joel was just short
Yep,
of the
I
full
rolled the
movement to
exact
touch
minimum.
base. So that's why that charge looks wonky like that.
Yeah. The exact minimum distance to get into engagement range, which is only 1 inch. So this guy can base this guy to be able to fight through. I don't think anyone else besides this one frag cannon will get to fight because these guys on the other side of the wall here cannot make engagement range.
Sweet.
So they'll just pile to
My
there.
intention was for all 3 of these guys to be touching the objective.
Yeah, of course.
So I have 6
I mean,
OC on the point.
I am also OC too, so I've already got 6 OC on the point as well, and hopefully there will
Till
be
I
less
fight
guys
back.
there.
Kidding.
Right. So 1, 2, 3 hammers going in, hitting on 4s, re-rolling. Re-roll.
These guys are 4 wounds each. T6.
Yes. Which is good because I have 3 damage or 3 wounds, so or 3 damage. Yeah. So 4 wounds is very good defensively. So 3s to wound now. Oh, that was a really good roll. So that no dev wounds though. So 6 AP2. So 5 ups. So there's 1 left.
Yep.
Because I killed 2, does 3 damage per swing. I've got the Judiciar with his Executioner Great Blade hitting on 2s, and then wounding strength 7, so 3s to wound.
I think you're going to get him here. What do you think?
I've got 2 dev wounds, so he's dead.
Got him.
Yep. So that's the squad down. That is what I was looking for. I will now do my consolidates onto the objective, and then Bob's your uncle.
My uncle's name is not Bob.
Judiciary can't quite make it onto the point. I'm going to leave these guys behind the wall to get some cover.
Okay.
And that's that.
End of your turn, we're going to put these guys in reserves.
Yeah, I figured. You gonna leave that Doomsday Arc there?
Do we have a more strategic place?
I mean, I don't know. Being able to move onto an objective potentially is more valuable.
Right.
He could like try to tank shock the Inceptors if there's a couple left. Although moving might be a risk because I could just Overwatch and try to kill you.
Right.
So yeah.
There's those dudes back there. I want to take you off of the points. I
Yeah.
have 1,
And on your turn,
2,
you'll get 10
3rd.
primary, which is starting to even up the points gap a little bit.
Yeah. Battle Shock first. Doomsday
Oh
Arc
yeah.
is feeling
It
good.
is not battle shocked. Cool.
Reanimation protocols. He's back up.
And then I'm gonna scrap defend stronghold at the end of my turn for a CP.
Yep.
So I go up to 2 in your turn.
Yep.
And then I get homers for 5. So it's looking like 70 to 53 after we score your 10 primary. And
Have
then
you
we'll,
at 2 CP now? I'm at 2 CP.
correct.
That's the 10 primary.
Well, no, you CP reroll to save, so you would be at 1.
You're correct.
Yeah. And
No.
then,
I went down to 1 after the CP reroll.
but you overwatched as well.
And I overwatched. You're right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had you at 1 originally, and then you like.
Dan, I'm up to 1.
So you're okay.
You're correct. Thank
yeah,
you.
he's at 1. So draw your secondaries.
Survey says this game's so complex, especially this way. Area denial
Right.
and assassination.
Sounds good.
We've got a great assassination
Yeah,
target.
it's
We
just
have 2
dude
great
rocking out.
assassination targets.
Oh yeah, solid assassinate targets for sure.
Interesting.
Yep. And then area denial will be a little tricky, but you could always 3-inch deep strike something in there to get area denial. Otherwise, it'll be kind of hard.
Right. Which I think is the play.
Cool. Sounds good. Sounds good. So you're going to spend your 1 CP on 3-inch deep strike. Makes
I don't
sense.
think I can see this guy.
Yeah, not if you, unless you move off the point and into the. I don't actually think there's.
Because there's no windows on the first floor.
Yeah,
LVL.
I don't. The idea was try to make it as hard as possible to see her, because I need her alive to score secondaries later on. Because what secondaries do I have left in the pool for myself? Investigate signals is a relevant one, and behind enemy lines is a relevant one. So Both of those matter for the purposes of keeping her alive.
We're going to move the hex mark to there.
Awesome.
And then we're going to move the Doomsday Arc.
So I'm going to Overwatch.
Great.
Because I think if I can kill it, that's cool.
Are you
It's with the plasma scepters.
before or after I move?
I'm going to do it before.
Okay.
So it's as you're starting the move, so I get 8 shots. I will not overcharge because I only need 1 to go through. Oh wait, actually you reanimated, so you're at 5 wounds now?
Correct.
So I'm actually not going to do that. I forgot that you reanimated up above 2 wounds. Your Doomsday Arcs only get 3 wounds back every time. So yeah, I'm not going to Overwatch. I don't see a point because I don't see myself killing it.
Okay.
Not going to happen. I would rather save that CP for like Armor Contempt or something.
Okay.
Something like that.
Learning how to use magnetized bases.
Cool. Just shuffling up to there. Looks good.
Cool. And we really don't have a reason other than this is my butt kicker.
I think
back
he could
here.
just live there for the rest of the game,
It's
probably.
a waste of a lot of points.
Yeah.
But
I
you're
mean,
right.
what he could do is he could stick his scythe around the building here and then like shoot out.
Do I have the range? 18?
Let's
To the
check.
middle?
No, he can shoot the middle.
Hey, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Good idea. Again, scythe is through the building.
Yeah.
You can see me, I can see you.
Sticking his scythe through the building there, being cheeky.
And these guys.
Actually, getting down and looking, his scythe actually doesn't fit to the other side of the building, so I was wrong.
You'll move me.
I
and
guess
pull
what
in.
you could do is to move into the building, just toe in barely,
Put me
and now
wholly
you're
in so I
good.
get cover.
Cool. Well, okay. Yeah, that's
Thanks.
fair. So like
And now I can
something
shoot
like
out.
right here. Yeah, so that works.
Cool.
Yeah, moving wholly into the building also works.
Do you have any shenanigans if I come in here?
No, nothing like that.
Cool.
Just gotta hope that my shields make some saves this time. Because they didn't
right.
last time.
That's right.
Yep. They did not last time.
Okay. Shooty time.
Let's do it.
We're going to soak up some CP real quick right now.
Okay.
We'll do some Locust Heavy Destroyers into your middle squad.
Yeah. I mean, you're probably gonna shoot a lot of stuff into them. So I'm probably, I'm gonna do Armor Contempt.
All right.
Yeah.
Armor of Contempt. We are now hitting on 3s. Missed 1.
Cool.
Moving on 2s.
Oh boy.
Hey.
All right. So shield saves. Yeah, because
Your
AP
shield dudes are-
AP4 goes down to AP2, so I'd get 5 ups. Yeah, the shields are still better. So 4 ups for the shields. I actually make 1 this time. So you kill 1 shield guy.
Kill 1 shield
You
guy.
know what? I have all this CP. I might as well spend it. I'll
Yeah.
CP reroll one of these.
50% chance. Makes sense. You're down to 0?
My shields are alive. I take no damage.
You at 1 CP or 0?
I'm at 0 now. I spent both of my CP on that because
And then you
I
got
just
my
need to
1
stay
for
alive
the
at this
3
point.
inch. So we're both at 0 CP.
correct.
So I think.
I just need
Oh,
to
you got it.
focus
Okay.
on staying alive.
D3, is it Blast with the Nightbringer?
It's D3 blast, yeah. So you would get
the middle?
D3 plus 1. Or maybe plus 2? How many miles do I have left?
Not 10.
Yeah, not 10.
So 2 plus 1.
3. Cool. 2s. Cool. And then 2s. 2.
Of course I would.
AP2 goes to AP0. So I'm going to just take it on not. Oh, I have to allocate on the shield because I've already started allocating to a shield. So he's good. And he's good. Okay, so we're fine.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, the Nightbringer's gun is like disappointingly not that great.
Right.
If it was AP3, it would be amazing. But AP2 means that into Armor Contempt, it tends to just whiff,
Right.
which is unfortunate.
So I realized my base was poking off the back there. Did that
Gotcha.
push me within
You're all
3?
good. So now all you've got left is the Doomsday Arc.
Yep. Doomsday Arc is going to put 20. We're going to put.
Just keep in mind that the Watchmaster has a 2-up save, so the flares are not going to be super effective against him.
Yeah, we'll put the flares into the middle unit
Yeah,
and the D6 plus 1 blast into the character.
makes sense. Makes sense.
D6 plus 1 says 3.
Oh boy, I'm feeling like I might survive here actually. If
You
you
just
don't
might.
get a good hit roll, we'll see.
I don't know how I gained more dice. I think I'm stealing some of your dice.
It's possible. Doesn't really matter. It's all the same. It's all the same.
3s because we moved.
Oh, he's gonna live because he's 5 wounds, so a single shot can't kill him.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
These are.
So you're gonna have to charge me, and
It would have been nice to have
I'm gonna
CP.
explode on you.
yeah.
I know, right?
But he had the 3-inch deep strike to get his points.
And I missed.
Oh. All right, so I'm totally fine. So charging me doesn't even do anything
So-
because he can't kill me.
Just your dudes in the middle.
Yeah. So 3 ups. You killed nothing. Nothing has
Whoa.
died. That is the opposite of last turn, where a lot of
Mine have
things
the
died.
turns tabled.
Oh yeah, they have turned big table.
Okay. Mistakes were made. Dice were rolled.
So many tables
And
have turned.
Charge
You
phase.
killed a whole lot of nothing.
I
That
don't-
is, see, that's the true Doomsday Arc experience right there.
Yeah.
That whenever I run Doomsday Arcs, that is my experience of like,
Yeah.
oh, I could kill this thing, but then, oh, I rolled 1 on the shots. Dang it.
We did not area denial you.
Yeah,
We did not assassination.
correct.
We're gonna pitch area denial.
Well,
Because assassination can be scored
Actually,
in either turn.
I think
right?
you do area denial regardless because I'm not wholly within. So I don't deny you area denial.
Great.
Yeah.
So it's a baby area denial.
Yeah, you get.
That's helpful.
No, you get full because I'm not within 6 or 3.
Oh yeah.
So
Hey.
you do score area, but the main thing is you
that
don't
how it's
score
phrased?
assassinate.
Area denial. I'm
I
gonna,
have to be wholly within. Yeah.
assassination I can score in your turn, right?
You could, yeah.
So I could overwatch that guy to all get out.
You could.
Just don't move him.
Yeah, I probably won't.
Yeah, you need
At
to be
this
wholly
point,
within
at
6.
this point, I don't need to,
That's fair.
because I'm just gonna have these guys charge these guys. I'm just gonna have the Inceptors
Joel, I'm coming for
insert. It's gonna
70 to
happen.
58.
He's coming for
Closing
me.
the gap.
He is. So yeah, so going into the final round of the game, I'm going to get a 15.
Wait, first, at the end of my turn, you picking up Calidus or leaving her?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the Calidus. Because in case I draw investigate signals, it'll be more useful that way.
This is
so
round 5. You're up to 1 CP. I'm up to 1 CP. Battle shock test.
I don't need to take any.
nobody.
45
Yep. You control.
Yeah,
3?
I get 15, so that probably maxes.
You're at
Secondary draws.
Yep.
In my final turn, I get no prisoners, behind enemy lines. So behind enemy lines
Yeah.
should be easy with the Calidus. I feel like I might even charge these guys. What I might do is set up to shoot the locust with these, and then charge in to here and get behind enemy lines
So
by
my
killing both of
intention with
these.
the Hex Mark II was put him within 3 of the Doomsday Arc.
So if I
when you
shoot it-
shoot the Doomsday Arc, I can shoot with him too.
Yeah, makes sense.
Each
That's
time
cool.
you target, I can activate.
Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. So, yeah, I think that sounds solid. So I'm going to do a similar thing over here. I'll just set her here so I don't forget to put her down.
Yep.
Movement, I will roll an advance on this far Inceptor squad. I've already scored my points, so I don't need to stay on any of these objectives, so I can just start moving straight towards you. And just get, actually these guys can get behind enemy lines
yeah.
by just jumping all the way to here.
Yeah. That can give you 5 if you have 2 units in my deployment zone.
So I'll just jump them up onto this building here. Let's see here, so 22. Actually, I don't think they can all get there, so that's fine. Yeah, so I'll have to send those guys in.
But if you tow in, basically if you touch
For behind
terrain-
enemy lines, you have to be wholly with them.
Oh, wholly with them. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
right,
yeah.
that's
It's
right.
only deploy homers that's tow in.
Gotcha.
So they're going to move to there.
Yep.
These guys will move off and get ready to charge that hex mark to get behind enemy lines. And then they'll shoot their guns and probably chuck a grenade at those locust heavies. And then I'll roll an advance on the other Inceptors.
I got you.
Thank you.
Going 3.
3. Okay, so 13. So that should probably be enough to be able to see those locust heavies. Yeah, more than enough to be able to see those locust heavies. So they're going to jump all the way up to here, just like that. And then that is that. So
Outside of loan up for the.
yeah, I'm going to charge him anyways, so
Right.
it's fine.
Just checking. Looking at
And then the
what's going on.
Calidus will just drop right here.
So that'll be baby behind enemy lines.
Correct. I need to get them in to get the full behind.
Cool.
And then what was my other one again? No prisoners. So
No
just kill
prisoners.
stuff. Cool.
Easy.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do anyway. So I could get max if I kill all 3 of the units I'm aiming at. So these can only shoot the Doomsday Arc. So they'll probably just finish that off. They charge that. They charge here. Seems solid. So I will start with, I probably want to do Probably want to save my CP for a CP reroll, actually. So what I'll do is I'll start with the 4 Man Inceptors into the Locust Heavies.
Yep.
Could also fire that 1 frag cannon. Don't know if it matters. No, I'll just do that. It's fine. So, because I don't think you pull me out of... Does that killing 2 of them pull out of... Yeah, so I should start with this unit. Just fire all the little guns back here. So I'll start with that 1 frag cannon, so 2d3 shots.
Your middle unit, what are those? Deathwatch?
The veterans.
Veterans. Veterans, everything's going into that.
Into the Locust, yeah.
Okay.
So 4 shots with the frag cannon. They all hit. Wow, okay. 3s to wound. 3 wounds, AP 1, 2 damage. So I wound a guy, I'll take it. And then I've got an Absolver
You said
bolt
how much
pistol.
damage?
It's 2 damage.
2 damage, so I've got 1 guy down to 2.
No wound, and then a couple of regular bolt pistols. They all hit. 2 bolt pistol wounds on you. Fail both, and I can kill a guy. Nope.
Hey!
So I put a guy down to 1.
Okay.
So now I'll shoot the Inceptors, because that's 1 less wound I have to do to you to kill a guy. So I've got 8 shots, because there's 4 guys. I do need to overcharge. I do overcharge here, because I just want to kill them.
Supercharge all day.
Yeah. So hitting on 3s. I didn't oath the moment anything. I would probably just oath them.
That's fair.
So re-rolling hits. And then I'm going to wound on...
T6.
Yeah, so 3s re-rolling. So that's a full house. So 8 AP3, so 5 ups. That's good.
Hey.
But because of that frag cannon shot going through, they do all die. Because it takes...
1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead.
Yeah.
You're correct.
Because of that frag cannon, I killed them. Hey, my hunch was correct in shooting them
Hazardous
first.
check?
Yeah, so they probably are all dead now, but whatever. I kill 1. Okay, that's not bad. I kill 1 guy. All right, and then next we've got the Inceptors are going to shoot the wounded Doomsday Ark.
No, they're not. Remember we measured the 12? Loan up?
What?
Oh, Doomsday Ark, yeah.
The Doomsday Ark, my man.
Hexmark is what I heard.
Yeah.
Whoa!
The Doomsday Ark does
I'm like, no, they're not. Joel's looking at me like, why not?
The Doomsday Ark does not have loan up.
Yep. It is 10:45 here.
Yeah.
My
So
usual
here we
bedtime's like
go.
10.
Hitting on 3s, no rerolls.
Yep.
I am within 12, so I'm gonna wound on 4s rerolling
Yeah.
because of twin linked. So I'm looking at a total of 4 wounds. I need 2 to go through to kill you. So on average, you do drop.
Yep.
Oh, averages, get out of here. You take no damage. What a guy.
We're going to do the cool thing with the Hexmark. You targeted that guy. So
Yeah.
we're going to shoot your
Veterans?
veterans. Yep.
Yeah, go for it.
Looking for 2s.
Oh, yeah. 3 1s. Oh, boy. 3s
And
to wound.
3s, Yep.
Yep.
AP
2 saves.
on 2.
All right.
1
4
damage
ups. You did 1 wound. No,
Get
2
outta
wounds.
here.
You killed a guy. Hey, that's actually good. I will kill the frag cannon because he's already done his job.
That's right.
All right. And that's all the shooting.
Yep.
So charge phase,
I'm going
I...
to spend 1 CP to overwatch your kill team, your veterans,
Sure.
down to 0 CP.
Yeah, sounds good.
D6 plus 1 blast.
Cool. I'm only charging the Hexmark.
I can then overwatch with any model within 24.
No, it's only the ones that got declared as a target of the charge.
No. Fire overwatch is any model within 24 at the start
No,
of
I
any-
guess, no, you are right. Yeah.
It's
But the main
Fire
thing is I
Overwatch.
have to, in order to declare me, I have to actually make the charge. So first I have to roll it.
No. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah,
I
go
have,
for it.
Yeah. That's
Hope
what
you
I was
fail.
thinking. Yeah, you're right. So let's see if I make it.
Does a
I do
6?
make it. So yeah, you could proceed.
All right, cool. 5, 6, 7 total with the big guns. And you're within 12 for the fancy 20.
Sure.
Fishing for 6s.
Fishing.
No one has a wound yet?
No one has a wound yet.
All right.
No.
We're going to do big yellow dice first.
Sure.
2.
Cool. You got it.
Lethal.
That's good. I like it. So yeah, two big hits is nice. I still have both my shields, so hopefully that will help. So 2 wounds. Do I save them on the shields? No, the shields are dead.
Hey, and then
Ouch.
1 more AP 0.
All right, so 3 up. I
Got
saved
it.
that.
Yep.
Do you want to free Overwatch your Hexmark?
I sure do.
Yeah. There's a whole lot of shooting on my turn.
This
Look
guy
at
gets
this
to shoot on, or hit on 2s because of his ability.
Yeah, Overwatch is on 2s, yeah. And then
looking
wound
for
on
3s again.
3s. Probably kill 1 more.
Yep, 3 saves. AP
3 4-ups. You do not kill one more.
One damage.
Yeah. All right. And I already made the charge. I rolled an 8. So
You have no characters in that group, right?
What's up?
No characters in the group?
There's a Judiciar.
Oh, that's right. It's the precision. If I would have thought of that earlier. Didn't make a difference, though.
Nope. And then I'm going to charge the Watchmaster.
Shutting down?
I'm going to charge the Watchmaster into the Doomsayer.
I just looked at our last streams. We're doing pretty good. But we can't run Necrons again for at least 2 weeks because we've run Necrons every week.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. It's true. I mean, hey, we love Necrons here. What can we say?
We do love Necrons.
I mean, that's why I'm playing Deathwatch this time, but then you brought in another Necron player. So.
I know, right? Could have brought in my AdMech, but that would have been
All
pretty
right,
boring.
so let's fight. I'll let the Judiciar take the honor of lopping off the head of that hex mark.
Yep,
So
I'll just pick him up.
hitting on 3s. Well, I want to kill him. Let me
Go
kill him
for it,
with my
go for it.
greatsword.
Yeah, swing away. Go for it, yeah.
3 wounds. 1 is a dev. So 2 saves. Oh, I didn't actually kill him.
Okay,
So
fine.
I have to roll all my hammers.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, here are the hammers. Yeah, 4s and here's the dev. Do I do a dev wound?
Nope.
Oh, my gosh.
Hey, 2 saves?
Yeah, 2 saves. But I didn't actually. Funny thing is, I actually didn't reroll all my hits though, so there was probably a couple more in there. I got a little hasty. Got a little.
Yeah, you did. You
got
did.
a little hasty. A little ahead of myself.
You saw the model leaving the
Xenophage
table, and you're
blade.
like, I didn't kill that.
Oh no, he's dead.
Yeah,
so
he's
it would
dead.
be.
Yeah.
So I should have just rerolled all my hits there. So I was probably at least 2 more
Does
hits
he,
that I had to reroll.
is he Deadly Demise? He does. Everybody
cool.
within 6 inches of him that is an unfriendly model dies.
I feel like we might be confusing the audience here by being all sloppy at the moment.
It's
Basically, the Hexmarks died.
The Hexmark
We
died.
can accept
He
that.
brought in his veteran team that has hammers and swords and
Yeah.
fists and
now let's
had
see
no
if the
chance.
man with a spear can stab your big tank. Hitting on 2s.
all hit.
And he's going to wound on strength 9, +1 to wound because of lance, so 3s. So that's 5 wounds with his lance into your big scary tank.
I hope I blow up.
You're dead. You explode.
Here it is, guys.
Oh,
Ready,
boy.
chat? Ready? Whoop, whoop.
Oh,
That was a
it was a
six.
6. Why'd you pick it up? You should have.
I'm trying to warm it up.
Oh, come
trying to warm it
on.
up.
You already warmed it up. It was
Oh,
a 6.
Joel.
You should have.
Should have left it.
You made it worse.
It's true.
All right. So that's dead, and that's the end of the turn.
Okay.
So no prisoners I maxed because I killed 3 units. Behind enemy lines I maxed because I made it into your deployment zone.
Yep.
So I'm going to end with 95 points at the end of the game. So close to a full game. You're going to get 5 for holding this with the Nightbringer. And you cannot at this point, I don't think, really score Assassinate
Right.
without
But
leaving
no
the
prisoners.
objective.
I can try no prisoners into this guy.
The problem is
end
you
of your
then
turn,
give
I'll-
up your primary.
I'll pick him up.
But then you score at the end. But the problem is
Oh, wait.
I
he
guess
doesn't
you
have
could-
deep strike. Yeah, I do
you get
1
3
CP.
inch.
Yeah. 3
Oh,
inch.
there we go. That's a play. Yeah,
And then
3
I
inch
put
deep strike
him-
and kill the guy.
Yeah.
Can we pull the
Yep. That
Yeah.
thing, the thing there.
Yeah, so you could 3 inch deep strike and then
And
try to
we
kill my Watchmaster.
Leave it to the shooting.
Yeah, let's do it.
Tricky
Okay.
assassin, can you pull your last card? Did you already pull?
Yeah. No prisoners.
So that's a decent amount
D3?
of points.
For 2.
2 shots. You got 2
2
hits. 2's to 1.
2. Oh,
I need to
with
make
a
both.
life on the edge.
CP. You got him. Oh, you didn't.
Oh, I did. He's alive at 1. CP.
CP. Oh wait, no, it cost you 2. You can't.
I have 2.
3 right now.
No, you.
3 right now.
Oh, it cost me 3.
Because you vected it and the other guy did.
Yeah, I vected it, and you had to do your 3 inch deep strike. You don't have enough CP
you're right,
for
I
a
don't.
reroll. So you didn't
Oh,
kill him.
yeah. Wow. To the dice, sir.
Yeah.
Hey. That was
Good
an
game.
absolute blast.
So yeah, it's looking like 95 to 63 is the final
I think
score.
my, I think was it turn 2 when I brought in stuff? Turn 3? Yeah, turn 2. That's where I lost the game. I just deployed and it was ugly.
I think you just got a little too close to me. I
did.
think you didn't need to get that aggressive with the Locust Destroyers.
Yeah.
You got too close. You let the well, I mean, it's funny because the Incept. It actually didn't matter because the Inceptors were the ones that killed you and they could have shot you regardless of where you went.
Right.
Yeah, I think the main thing is I don't think you needed to put the Nightbringer in reserve. I mean, that turned out to be an interesting play. Nah, I think it was fine. Honestly, I think a lot of the plays that you made were totally fine.
I was a little aggressive in round 2. If I would have just been a little bit more patient, I would have more to shoot you in round 3.
Yeah, I
Because
think
you had the nice charge there. If I would have deployed there, could
I
have gone
definitely
here.
think this was putting the Doomsday Doomsday Arc here was unnecessary. I think
Yeah.
that was the
was the
over-aggressive
big
play because you
I
were
dropped
like,
that on
oh.
the table and was like, what am I doing?
Yeah, because you were like,
And
oh,
then
I'm going
my-
to kill this 10 man.
I didn't kill a single model there either, did
You
I?
killed one.
I killed
one.
one.
Guy. You killed a
That
single
hurt
dude.
too.
And
Yeah.
then they just ran in and murdered you and
Yeah.
kept you from teleporting and all that stuff. So
Absolutely.
I think if you had 2 Doomsday Arcs that were able to collapse on this flank instead of the one getting stuck over here, I think you have a better chance of clearing that sooner.
Yep.
And there would be less pressure pushing back into the arcs.
Good eye.
Yeah.
Good eye. That was fun.
All right.
Awesome.
Well,
Aggressive.
Thanks for playing, guys.
Yeah.
It was a good game.
Thank you, chat, for tuning in.
yeah. Thanks you, everyone who was here to watch.
Did we
Thank
get
you for all the
any,
people who stayed to the end.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well,
Did we get any subs or any gifts or anything?
I don't have it set up right. It's hard
Okay.
to tell.
Thank you for the subs and the gifts if you did.
Yeah.
We
We
appreciate
appreciate
it.
you.
We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah. Go XPZ.